Say what movie? You should say recently.
Fire.
Hey, Brittany, have you seen that new Blow Your Brains Out pirate movie?
No, I have not.
It's rated R.
I have always believed the road to excess leads to the palace of wisdom. I got it bent all the way over here.
Please make your voice be heard.
And I'm leaving society to move out to the country and smoke crystal meth with rednecks.
Maybe you have a differing opinion than us. Maybe we're completely wrong, and you are the one lone person in the world that is right.
That's why you're here tonight. Eventually, me and Dave Jarvis are going to Hollywood.
But guess what? Some of us are actually pretty friendly.
Yeah, but most of us suck.
Fine, upstanding young man. Fine, upstanding young man.
Smoke weed. Welcome to Blow Your Brains Out. Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. You too can participate in the program by commenting over here in the chat. So we've already got the chat lighting up here. Thank you, Jared from Kill House. We're going to see Kill House here on the 17th. Good to have you here tonight, Boston Chris. All right, so that's how you participate in the program is right there, and we will get to every one of your comments. Notice on the screen that awesome schedule filled up there. We got Wolvera next week, and on the 17th, Kill House, and we'll get back to that soon. On the screen, thank you for introducing the program. It's Ariel, everybody, of Against All Odds, and Brittany.
My best friend who comes to every show.
All right, got a special night tonight, and to guide us through the chaos, it's the mighty Dave Jarvis.
Thank you very much, everybody. We are now starting the second half of 2024, and we're going to start off with a bang, and that's not a 4th of July pun, but I'm going to take it. Sadly, unfortunately, we must report that we are now living in a world without Shifty Shell Shock. He passed away recently at the age of 59, so I don't know about y'all, but I've got to say, Shifty, you made all the butterfly ladies come, and we thank you for it. Round of applause for Shifty Shell Shock, y'all. All right, good. Thank you very much. I got to say, I saw Crazy Town back in 1999 when they opened for Buck Cherry. They weren't even on the bill, and it was like 2 years before Butterfly came out. And I came in and walked in. It was Deep Ellum Live, and there's this tatted up, muscular dude with the bleached hair. Thank you. And he was real cool. I was like, hey, he looks cool. Hey, bro, you here to see Buck Cherry? And he was like, yeah, something like that. Next thing I know, he's on the stage rocking it. And I got to say, it's a shame that they blew up on the one song, because they actually had like 4 or 5 songs that were actually pretty good. But they just came in at the wrong time, and, you know, things happen. But your presence on pop culture will forever be felt. So thank you, Shifty Shell Shock.
Is he the guy that's
All right.
Come, my lady, come, my lady?
That's the one. Yeah.
No, I love that song. It was just playing at the Chili's earlier, and we were singing it, and the butterfly, and I did not know.
Shifty was actually 49, not 59.
Oh, it's even more sad. You should stop talking.
Dang. All right.
You just broke Ariel's heart twice.
You just killed my soul today.
I am so sorry. Well, let's turn it back to positive things. Tonight, we have on the show Boston Chris, the host of the shows 10 Minutes with Boston Chris, as well as the Chris and Kadie Show. So, Chris, welcome to the show. And for those that may not know, could you please tell our audience what it is, and more importantly, how it do?
Man, I appreciate y'all having me here. It's an honor. Kadie told me about y'all, Kadie Lynn, and so I was like, man, I got to get on there. So thank you for having me.
Hedonistic Punklato says, hello, peeps. Arkansas is here, everybody. Hello, Arkansas. Thank you for being here, darling.
So, Chris, tell us about yourself. Like, 1 minute you're not here, and then suddenly you're just blowing up on my Facebook feed. So, what have you been up to? Have you been ingesting like a cocoon, and now you're just sprouting like a butterfly? Come, my lady.
You can say that. Yeah, absolutely. So from like 2014 to 2018, we did over 400 podcast episodes. I got kind of burnt out on that, so I took some time off, went into live content creation and streaming, and then I started missing the interview process and the podcasting process again. So here I am again, and yeah, cocoon is a very good metaphor for sure. Rising from the ashes once again.
Well, you're definitely doing a fantastic job. For those that are uninitiated, these shows are on Discord. All right, so if you want to check out Boston Chris and his amazing. Oh, I'm sorry.
So the shows are actually on YouTube and Spotify. We record them through Discord, but yeah.
Even
you talking about this show here?
Yes, that's one of the two that I'm a part of. The other one is the Chris and Kadie show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Be right back with it.
Where we actually talked about shit last night. That's how I knew he was 49. We were tributing him as well last night. Yeah.
My apologies to all the Shifty fans out there. I know there's a bunch of Shifties out there, and I know they can get really violent.
Sad times for sure.
So tell us about the shows. I take it you enjoy working with Kadie, obviously. What's she like as a co-host?
Man, the chemistry is off the charts, man. Her and I, I've known her since she was 11 or 12.
Cool.
And her and I co-hosted a couple of award shows over the years, the ETX Music Awards, and we've just always had great chemistry. Me, an old guy, her, an old soul. And so we talk about news and whether it's relevant or obscure, or sometimes we'll do CD reviews, dark humor, light humor. It's a really fun show. Usually runs about 2 hours long. Every Friday we put one out.
So here's the Boston Chris Show YouTube channel right here. Everybody head over there now. I'll put the link in the chats, but it's basically the Boston Chris Show. Right here, I'm going to subscribe. You'll see me do that, and then go to make sure that all is selected. And then right down here, you've got 10 minutes with Boston Chris. And over here, we've got Chris and Kadie show.
And we're a high volume channel. We put out at least 3 videos a day. So very high volume.
Nice. Staying busy.
Yeah, 3 videos a day.
That's it's a variety channel. There's a lot of comedy and gaming and ASMR and audiobooks and karaoke, live music, concerts, podcasts, interviews. I'm a full-time creator, so that's what I do.
Kick ass. Glad you're able to do it, Boston Chris.
Very cool.
Thanks, man.
So what do you look for in a guest?
Oh, for an interview guest, just somebody who's interesting, really. And I mean, everybody's interesting in their own way, but for me, the interview podcast is more of kind of like a bleed effect, where like if you have a concert, you have a main artist, but then you have a lot of support artists as well. Opening acts and things like that. So that's kind of what I try to do with the interview show, the 10-minute show, where we'll try to have really big named people on there, but then local artists, regional artists, and we try to bleed fan bases and let the people know that are big fans of maybe Bowling for Soup will learn more about someone like Kadie Lynn as well, just by watching more than one show. That's kind of the hope.
How do you pick your people? Do you just listen in on things, or do you just go around like, hey, I'd like to introduce you onto my podcast?
That's a great question. I'm a songwriting nerd, so I don't songwrite. I'm not a musician, but I'm very inquisitive, and that kind of stuff really makes me very curious. So I try to have songwriters in general on the show. And I mean, we've had Grammy winners, Oscar winners, Tony winners, Emmy winners. I mean, you name it, we've had a wide array of people on the show. I've been very blessed. But as far as looking for guests, people will email, if they're interested in coming on the show. Obviously, you also have to reach out to the people you're interested in as well. And that's always hit or miss. You're going to get no's or not nows, or people ghosting you all the time as well. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, it's just trying to find people that interest me. Good stories, good conversationalists. people that are passionate about what they do, whether it's music or art or writing or athletics, whatever it is. I'm really trying to branch out with this one to go beyond music. For example, I have a Miss Alabama coming on the show in like a week and a half. So definitely reaching out beyond music now, which is important to me this time around.
I'll tune in for the bikini competition.
I'm not sure I'm going to get her to do that, to be honest.
We're here to listen to her thoughts.
Yeah.
Right.
Does she play an instrument?
I think her talent portion was I think she was an opera singer, actually.
I'm just playing. Congratulations, man. I'd love to interview people like that. So I'm sure it'll be interesting to watch. And now that I've subscribed, I'm sure I'll be watching a lot of that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, just being a very curious person. I go to a lot of live shows and I'll hear a song or a lyric or a melody or something like that. And I always wonder while I'm sitting there, I wonder how that came to be. Like, what was the creative process behind that? And my wife said at one point, why don't you ask? And so that's where the podcast came from. Now I ask.
You should name the podcast. Well, maybe I should do a podcast. Why don't you ask? Because I love
stealing my ideas.
Why don't you ask?
Here's a suggestion. Name it Against All Odds this Saturday at Reno's. That's Jared Kill.
Well, it's kind of funny because the name of my show, 10 Minutes with Boston Chris, is actually tongue in cheek. Like my last episode was over 2 hours long. So people are always like, what do you mean 10 minutes? But it comes from basically we got an interview with Vince Gill, who's one of the biggest, most.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we did that. 2018, we did that. And everybody gave us 10 minutes with him. And I was like, that's not going to happen. Like, it's going to have to go longer than 10. I don't do 10. And so Vince really enjoyed the process and my style and things like that, and ended up going almost 30 minutes. So now I've decided that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it 10 Minutes with Boston Chris, because we never, ever come in under time. When somebody has 20 minutes, it goes 30. Somebody has 40, it goes an hour. It always goes longer than what they have available.
Right up there with Vince Gill, we got Jared of Kill House. Just added Boston Chris. Kill House loves what you do.
Oh, man, Jared, thank you, man.
How do you not geek out on some of these people that you admire or that you interview? Because I'd be like, so.
Man, I geek out like crazy beforehand, like crazy. But like when I'm in the presence of somebody that I'm interviewing, it's really important to me that I don't do that. And it's not easy for sure, but I try to get all of that out before I meet with them or sit down with them or go online with them or whatever. A good example is a country music Hall of Famer named T. Graham Brown, who I interviewed on his bus a few years ago. And am I allowed to cuss on this show?
Fuck
absolutely not.
So T. Graham Brown looked at me at the end of the interview and he goes, Boston, you know what I fucking like about you? I said, what's that, Tony? He says, you don't give a flying fuck who I am, do you? And I was like, no, not really. And so, yeah, T. Graham and I, Tony and I have been friends ever since. And honestly, it's just about being geeked out before you're in their presence and not during the interview.
My voice would say one thing, my face would say completely other. I've been known, some of my friends are like, shut your face up. Your face is talking way too loud right now. I'm like, no, you don't.
I've been accused of being over complimentary. So I try to reel in my compliments, because I guess being over complimentary is a bad thing at times. You know, I guess, I don't know, but like if I like somebody,
do you ever go full on? Do you ever go full on Chris Farley and just be like, remember when you were in the Beatles?
Oh,
remember
man,
that?
we used to do a segment called what was it? It was called Rapid Fire, and we would just hit them with the most wackiest freaking questions you could think of, like, you know, how many legs does an anteater have, or like just crazy
what's
shit
your
like
favorite
that.
wing sauce?
Cool.
Yeah, just wacky stuff like that. Yeah, and so maybe not so much Chris Farley, but like it would throw them off sometimes.
Yeah, good enough. Sounds fun.
Yeah. We just did an interview with Jarrett Reddick from Bowling for Soup.
Yeah.
And first question I asked him was, hey, man, what are you drinking? And he was like, huh? and he's looking at his hands. He's not actually drinking anything. So like I always try to like throw something out of left field for the first question, just to kind of settle the nerves that might be in the room or whatever. And see how it goes
like,
from
do
there.
you like cheese?
Yes, just something like that. But like part of my theme song, it says we're gonna find out what they're drinking. So like I always ask that first. What are you drinking, man? I'm not drinking nothing.
Jeez.
I recently saw a festival T-shirt back in 2000, and these were all local bands at the time, but it was literally like a who's who of amazing bands. Bowling for Soup, Edgewater, Drowning Pool, Hellified Funk Crew, Blue October, like all these bands that just blew up within like 2 or 3 years. I'm really fascinated by the late 90s, early 2000s Deep Ellum, bands, the alternative and alternative metal bands that amazingly actually left a dent in pop culture. I would say probably out of all of them, Bowling for Soup had the biggest impact because not only was Girl All the Bad Guys Want in 1985 like huge hits, but also apparently they are the sound of Chuck E. Cheese now.
He is, yes, he is the voice of the mouse. Yes, he is the voice.
You're the voice. I saw them in concert. It was at Lava Cantina with my friend my coworker Breezy and friend, and I loved their show. But the only thing that I didn't like about it, and I know probably people know this about them, and I didn't know going into it. I love all of their music, but they put more on like a comedy show and talked a lot during it instead of doing music. And they sped through some of the songs, and I never got to watch them personally when I was younger. I didn't have the money. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. So when I went to their show, I was expecting more, but I know now to expect less music from them. But I enjoyed their show.
Well, it's cool. We talked to him about all of that, the comedy and the music, and how they're, he's originally from Wichita Falls.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I wanted to know as a music fan and somebody who lives in Texas and knows how much country music rules the airwaves here, I wanted to know how the heck he got out of here successfully with his sound. Because like legitimately no one sounded that way before them, around here. So hearing his answers on stuff like that was really neat.
Yeah,
that is cool.
They did a really great show. Me as a music lover, I love just listening to. Every time I go watch one of the bands that I grew up listening to from elementary and middle school, I really hope that they play a song from that time. I know that it's not likely that most bands will, but when they do, I just lose my shit. I lose it.
It's funny. We talked about that too. It's crazy. You're bringing up all the points I brought up with him during the show, so it's kind of cool. Yeah. You guys are gonna have to.
Thank you, Super Chat. Thank you for that, Super Chat.
Thank you, Arky.
Sorry, Boston Chris. I really need to get that in there for Arkansas. Thank you very much for that $5. That's way cool. And thank you also, Jared of Kill House, for staying active there in the chat. It's American Lab Rat. Dave Jarvis was just posting about that in the Blow Your Brains Out group on Facebook.
Fantastic,
everybody, we do have an active Facebook group on Facebook called Blow Your Brains Out. Everybody go over there and join.
Just don't get suspended.
It's the best place to promote your shows. It's if you leave your flyers, your show flyers, whether your trees or whether your kill house. If you leave your show flyers there at Blow Your Brains Out group, I can get them it's like assuring yourself that we'll show it here during our weekly concert calendar.
And definitely don't be freaked out by the name of the show, okay? If you have an issue, don't be a stranger and just come on. We actually don't want you to blow your brains out. Rather, we'd like for you to unburden your brain all over our table.
Yeah, like splatter all over. The Rolling Stone.
Like the scene from Scanners, remember?
Don't bite the maggots.
You mean you don't want to eat my brain?
Have you seen of course you have the show Scare Tactics, remember that?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was great. Like scare pranks. But anyway, yeah, David, thank you very much, Dave Jarvis, for saying something about it. That's all it is. It's a name. It's an artistic expression that's left open to your interpretation, like every other artistic expression.
Yeah. We're not for everybody, but we are definitely here to help. And as long as you stay out of our way, we'll be good.
Well, and the joke is, if there's a joke to be had here, it's every Wednesday. Every time you see Blow Your Brains Out, it says every Wednesday. So that's kind of like literally impossible. So if you're going to take it literally, okay, that's all.
Right.
It's every Wednesday, damn it.
Look at it this way. If you have to explain what your name means, at least people are talking about it.
Yeah.
Word, G-Money.
Yeah, and
We're what
of course
they
you
would
want
call
the
an
best for
influencer.
everyone always, and just trust that that's the way it inevitably works out, because that's where all of our hearts are at.
Chris, do you ever receive any flack for some of the interviews? Like, oh God, I can't believe he asked that question.
Oh yeah, of course. Or the guests that I have on, like, what are you doing? When we first started, it was kind of meant to be more of a localized thing.
Yeah.
I guess, like maybe just interviewing local artists from East Texas, and then my 10th ever guest was Gene Watson, a country music Hall of Famer. I still to this day I don't know how that happened, but that's kind of when it went beyond just East Texas, and there was a lot of people that didn't like the fact that we weren't just doing East Texas anymore.
Yeah.
So it's crazy what you get flack for sure.
Well, it's funny you mention it, because I'm impressed with you, and I'm going to go check out all your stuff. But for sure, I think we've made it up to this point an effort to stay as local as possible and build our value right here. So hopefully people around the country and around the world, which, I know this is true. We definitely have viewers around the country and around the world. Not a bunch of them, but, they enjoy looking to see what's happening here in Dallas-Fort Worth.
And shining a light on artists locally is important to me as well. It's not all I do.
Yeah.
And I feel like having somebody like Vince Gill on the show benefits the people that I feature from the local area as well, because
100%.
Because they'll listen to them, and then hopefully they'll listen to the other things, and it's just like a rabbit hole of attention. Yep. Yeah.
Well, just to clarify for you, Boston Chris, that if you go back and watch videos on this YouTube channel, if you haven't already, I've got videos with Odorous Among Us of War about a year or so before he passed away. So it's about 10 years old. I've got a bunch of interviews, Rigor Mortis interviews, War Beast, you name it, a bunch of stuff. But with this concept here, the live podcast with the three of us, Blow Your Brains Out, haven't gone after any of those bands.
Yeah.
I have.
Some of them. We have Rotting Corpse coming up. I'm impressed with that. How'd that happen?
Mojo, I saw them on your list. Let's go.
There is a bunch of really amazing bands that I really wish I could say we got coming up, but they are on the hook, and I'm just trying to charm them with my faceless ways.
I understand that all too well.
What's the most memorable interview that you've had? Whether it was like funny or crazy or unrealistic or all of the above?
I'll keep it real. Probably number one with Kadie Lynn. Kadie Lynn was my first guest. She was 12 years old, and we interviewed her under an oak tree in Kilgore, Texas, during a festival.
That's our old rivalry. We graduated from Navarro College, so Kilgore was one of our rival colleges.
Like I said, Kilgore sucks.
Yeah, they do.
Nowhere.
But yeah, I would say number one was definitely the most memorable. It was also interesting too because she was still doing America's Got Talent at that time, so she had a lot of confidentiality agreements. So literally, I couldn't ask her anything. So it was like an interview about nothing. But like,
I'm gonna ask you about everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And like, but it started it all, right? So yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite dad joke?
Oh man, so if you're on my YouTube, you will hear at least 3 dad jokes a week.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
That's my short content that I put out is dad jokes and stuff like that.
I love dad jokes.
So, like, you asked me what my favorite one is, and like my mind just went blank because I've done so many of them.
Yeah, I hate when people are like, "Hey, sing me a song, dance, monkey dance." I'm like, I don't know.
My first thing was I should go check my shorts.
It's hard when people put you on the spot, right?
Yeah, that's not a question I was expecting. You guys should have let me study first.
You study all you want, man,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we keep it honest around here. First instinct, that's the answer.
Yeah. If you have to think about it, forget it.
I like cheese.
Exactly.
Here's
Frank
a decent
Sinatra
dad
once
joke.
said
How about
he
this
will
one?
do 1, maybe 2 takes, but after that, it's ruined.
This is
Basically,
one
the
that I
feel
put out
of
on
the whole
YouTube
song is
recently.
ruined.
Laughing at your own mistakes can lengthen your life, but laughing at your wife's mistakes will shorten it.
Accurate.
And I told that to my wife, and she said, "You have to remember that you might have been one of my mistakes." And then, so I had to leave.
Dang. In your face.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
So I pulled this off of
That's
Facebook.
Friday.
Katie Lynn is this
How old is
Friday.
she now?
Katie Lynn this Friday at Troy's. There she is, everybody.
How old is she now?
She is 20 now.
God, I'm older than her.
She will also be in Edam on Sunday at the Double S studio.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
So what's the big format difference between 10 minutes and the Chris and Katie show?
So the Chris and Katie show is more of a commentary channel or a commentary show where Katie and I are just discussing. We have different segments like celebrity deaths and the things we like celebrate, the weird days of celebration. We're doing weird but true news now. We just started that. But it's basically we just look at what's trending on the planet and just talk about it. We try to avoid religion in politics the best we can. It does kind of bleed in from time to time.
Are you comfortable?
But for example, this past yesterday, we talked about the whole thing with Dr. Disrespect that's been happening here recently. If you know anything about that, but that was a topic last night.
We are unfamiliar. Who is Dr. Disrespect and what happened?
So Dr. Disrespect is one of the most popular streamers on the planet, video game streamers.
All right.
In 2020, he was banned from the Twitch platform, and nobody knew why.
Okay.
Recently, it has leaked that he was caught messaging a minor in direct messages in 2017.
What are the odds?
Yeah, surprise, surprise. But anyway, that's what we discussed last night. The difference in format is that's basically what Chris and Katie is just talking about relevant and obscure news and topics. And then the 10-minute show is more of a introspective ride down somebody's career or life or existence, essentially. If they're a songwriter, we're talking about their processes and the songs they've written and their music and stuff like that. It's just a kind of a ride down memory lane for the folks that want to know more about their process, whether it's music or art or athletics or whatever it may be.
What format are you using?
What do you mean by format?
StreamYard. We use StreamYard here just because it's easy. Or
Right.
do you
So I
use
use Discord, which I'm really enjoying. Because I tried Zoom at first, and like they have like a limit of how long you can stream.
Yeah.
So I don't like being limited. So I already had a Discord, so my son was like, "Let's try Discord," and it's hit or miss so far. I really like the way it works. It's just trying to get people that might be not very technologically gifted to try something new is tough. It can be tough.
So Discord, you can do videos like this, kind of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you pull up graphics like this?
Yep, I can. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for just a second. I apologize for.
Can you move people around the screen like this with the ease of a button?
So I can't move people around, no, but I would.
But you can video chat, right?
Yes.
And it's unlimited?
Yes, and I have an overlay system
the
on.
front door.
So I record with OBS, so I have my overlays in place on OBS. So I wouldn't want to move all the people around like that anyway because of the way my overlays sit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. I just had to check it out. I actually have Discord. I think most people do have a free Discord, but
a lot of people older than me, I'm 47, have never heard of Discord. So it's when you're emailing people that are in their 60s and 70s that you might want to talk to and trying to convince them to get a Discord. Trying to convince them just to interview to begin with is difficult, but then when you're wanting them to learn something new on top of it, like it's
well, honestly, Discord, you just log on, you make your user, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So the only reason I was asking, I'm a part of a dental association, and we are using a free Zoom program to communicate to each other, but I have to do the 30 to 40-minute thing, like you said.
Then you have to wait 10 minutes to start a new conversation.
Yeah, because I use Discord for the band, but it's just a text communication, even though they don't even use it.
You can do a video as well. Yeah, video works as well.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if there's a limit as to how many people can join a video chat or if you have to upgrade or not. I'm not sure. But I have personally had 4 on there, no problem so far. So
okay, I think at max we'd have like 10 to 20.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but it might work.
Yeah, StreamYard has maxes depending on your account.
Right.
We can have 12.
I imagine Discord's probably the same. Yeah. Probably have a limit.
Okay.
They do have a Discord Nitro, I think, is the pro version of it.
Sorry, that was a complete tangent. I apologize. Let's get back on track.
Oh, no. Discord is a valid thing. Like the way I'm aware of Discord is through Kayla Kent, who is a younger girl guitar player, and she's real big on YouTube. So it was a natural process for her to do her marketing and memberships, because Discord offers memberships.
Yep.
Through all of that. And so she's pretty huge on Discord and YouTube.
You can have your own community there too, and you can set it up with roles and emotes and badges. And like for me, I have a section in my community Discord that just has different channels where I put my content. So like I have a karaoke channel, I have a 10 Minutes with Boston Chris, or Chris and Kadie. And so I have different channels for each content. And then as soon as I upload something to YouTube, it automatically shares it to the correct channel on Discord. So I don't have to do anything. I just upload it or I'll schedule it. And then when it goes public in a week or whatever, since I, scheduled it, as soon as it goes public, it'll shoot it over to the right channel on Discord. So it just makes it super easy for me. I don't have to do anything. Like it just goes there automatically. And so then I have a couple hundred people over there that are part of the community Discord, and whatever content they're liking the most, they can add themselves to that channel. And so then when it ats that group, it'll at anybody who has joined that channel. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
I'm sure it is. Folks that I follow on YouTube usually seem to have a Patreon. Have you dealt with Patreon at all?
So my problem with Patreon and the there's a lot of different other places like that. I always struggle with trying with self-value. So I don't know what I could what would be valuable to put behind a paywall, right? So I've always struggled with seeing my own value to put it on Patreon. And then for me, I'm using YouTube membership, which I'm sure you guys are kind of familiar with having a YouTube channel. So what I do is I make it so anybody who's a member of my YouTube will get instant access to anything when I schedule it. And I schedule everything a week in advance, right? So my episodes they're already out for members, but they won't come out for everybody else until Friday and Saturday. So that's kind of like Patreon. But just that struggle with self-value has always been a thing for me, with trying to see the value from somebody else's perspective rather than my own,
Yep, I understand. I don't do anything with our memberships really. I've got a few private videos over there, but that's it. Mm-hmm. Since ours is recorded live, we don't really have much to, upload live. I'd have to record it separately and then put it up. But
yep. So what I try to do is anytime I go live, anybody can see my live stuff both on Twitch and YouTube. But as soon as my live ends, I lock up both and put them behind the paywall. So like if somebody misses a stream and they want to check it out, then they have to buy a membership. Otherwise, don't miss the live stream. That's essentially what I do there. And then again, the advanced notice, I guess, of content that people get to consume it before everybody else. And my membership.
Could we still go watch it on Twitch?
Say what?
Could we still go watch it on Twitch, or do you have a paywall there similar to YouTube?
So on Twitch, the paywall there, like the subscription model there is, I think it's $5 a month, but that essentially just gets people like my emotes, my badges, things like that. But the VODs themselves are not available over there, no, because of copyright. The copyrights on Twitch and YouTube are slightly different. So that's why I make it more available on YouTube than I will on Twitch, because of those copyright differences.
Yes, just asking. I'm probably asking too much. Sorry if I'm.
No, you're fine. I love this stuff. This is great.
Yeah, stuff that I'm interested in. But you're saying pretty much what I expect, which is that YouTube is where you really want to be, and that's where we put the majority of our focus.
We're networking.
The basic difference is
oh, go ahead.
The basic difference between YouTube and Twitch basically is when you're live on Twitch, Twitch doesn't care what music you play. Twitch doesn't care about your music until after you're live and it becomes an archived VOD. On YouTube, it's the complete opposite of that. On YouTube, they will stop you from playing live music on YouTube if it's copywritten. So like you'll get struck when you're live on YouTube, whereas on Twitch you won't. So it's essentially opposite. It's just weird.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm happy with our efforts focused at YouTube. We're right on the brink of maybe making a little money off of YouTube someday, but it's obviously not, our focus. Our focus is just having a good time, and through that process of having a good time, providing a service that people enjoy also.
Mm-hmm. And there's definitely
exactly.
a struggle
like
there.
in the 80s, it was all about tape trading and starting your own fanzine and getting out there and supporting the bands. And these days, it's now shifted to YouTube and social media, but we're still conveying the same message, which is go out and see a local show, or at the very least, just go out and have fun. Go walk around the park or something, because you are dying inside your house. Go outside, walk your dog, go meet your neighbor that you've ignored every time that you go to check the mail at the same time. You're all together. We're all family, people.
Let's meet someone very important to the show now. I just happened to bring up Arkansas, so everybody welcome.
Oh, she's very nice.
Arkansas. Sweet shirt.
Very own. So good to see you.
Thanks.
So everybody catch you up real quick. Arky's been in California and she's been in Montana. So tell us about your world tour.
Yeah, California wasn't as great as it could have been. Montana's kick ass, really. I didn't think I'd like it with all the
Montana
mountains and greenery and but it's really pretty. It's like we went out today, saw a lot. It's really pretty. It's pretty cool.
Arky, I swear I've said this before, but like Montana and the Dakotas, I feel like these are places people will just dump bodies off of a ravine. And
that's what I was telling him. I said, this seems like a good place to murder people or like push them off a cliff or whatever.
Or play loud guitars like that Dean and Charvel behind you.
Yeah, he's got so many badass guitars here, man. I've been showing them every night this week to people. He's got some beautiful guitars. Anyway.
Well, I'd like you to meet Boston Chris. Boston Chris, this is Arkansas. She's one of the best collaborators that I personally am aware of here on the YouTubes.
I'm nobody. I just wanted to come up, though, because I'm away from home, and I look like crap. We just got back. I've been out all day. We went to
that's part of what makes
we went to the Lewis and Clark stalactite, stalagmite, all that whatever.
Oh, that's cool. Stalactites, stalagmites, one's top, one's bottom.
But then we went to an old like it's a little town that they left everything in from back in the day. Like everything's still there. The stores, the clothes, it's just weird. It was wild. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen, really. We went and walked up and down through there. It's somewhere. I forgot what it's called already. But anyway, nonetheless, it was interesting.
Very
Now
cool.
I'm ready to get my little drink on and chill. Maybe see some fireworks tomorrow. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Y'all gonna do fireworks? No?
Some Montana fireworks.
Yeah, I think he said it should be cool. Like you can see all the fireworks across the, you know what I mean? There's a lot
It should be dark enough out there because it's no.
Yeah, but I mean, you can
No
see for
bodies.
miles and miles and miles because there's nothing blocking the view, so you can just see everybody's fireworks. You know what I'm saying?
How
It
hot
makes
is it
sense.
in Montana right now?
It's not hot at all. It's beautiful, and I'm so dreading coming back to Arkansas to that heat. Oh, I'm so I don't want to go back. I'm mad. I want to go back.
Welcome
I've
to
been
the
getting-
South. It was
I've
really
been getting
hot.
heat advisories every day for back there, and I'm like, I don't want to go back. Okay, it's
Yeah.
really nice and it's really breezy too. So there's that.
Ooh, that means it's gonna be cold in October.
I
I'm
was
going
hoping
in
for snow.
October.
Oh, who are you? I'm sorry, just don't know.
Oh, sorry. This is my best friend Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I was just checking. Sorry, I'm not gonna bombard the show. Let y'all carry on. I just wanted to come on for a minute, if you don't mind. Thank you. So
Let me get some fireworks for you while you're here.
Baby, you're a firework.
Man, I love fireworks so much, but
So I used to live in a double wide, and we used to blow fireworks all the time in our acre, and it was hilarious. One of my friends brought his wife over, and they go, run! And I go, what? Why are we running? And then the next thing we know, it goes, pow, right back in our face. We're like, what the fuck? And they go, yeah, he told me to drop it and run. I go, drop what and run? The firework. I go, you don't fucking drop a firework in the tube and run. You put the firework
That's-
in the tube and then you light it on fire.
that's what happened
You watch
with
it
those
go up,
things.
ding dong.
I remember it was like World War or something with the kids were running everywhere because they had the kind that's supposed to be in the tube. It was just bombing us. Everybody was getting bombed. It was just crazy insane. So, yeah.
We were in the pool. We were in the pool one year, and our neighbor's pool. This is again in the trailer. Sorry, trailer trash here. No shame. I have no shame. We're in the pool and we're just chilling. And I swear, we live in the poorest community ever. And I don't know how these people afford all these fireworks. Maybe they own the fireworks stand.
That's what I was saying. That's what I
But
was saying last year.
The people behind us, they were having a competition with the other neighbors around us, and then it went to the finale. The next thing we know, we see the fireworks shooting off. Boom! Shooting
Coming at you.
Coming right at us.
They were coming at the barn,
They
and
cut
all you
us,
see is
too.
every time the firework goes pow 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 pow, you see little shadows of people
Oh, no.
running. Oh my god! We died laughing. I swear to God, we peed in that.
I know you
We were
peed. I
laughing
was gonna
so
say you
hard.
peed, didn't you? Yeah, I knew
And
it.
they turned it towards us because it was
God.
coming towards us one point.
It was bad.
Hey, Johnny. Well, we're not allowed to. We're not supposed to do fireworks in the city where I'm at. First of all, but they were going buck wild last year, and my dog, he freaks out so bad. It about took me. I mean, I was so stressed out. I was mad at the world because they were popping them for like 5 days.
Yeah,
Like, I know they cost a lot of money. They had to own the dang shop, the fireworks stand. I swear, I was ready to murder somebody. Now I'm not there with him, so I don't have to deal with it. But I still worry about him. But oh well, I'm gonna enjoy it. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't understand the premature fireworks. Like I had a
Premature
switch
fireworks.
shifts today to Monday so that I can have a 5-day weekend. But people were blowing up fireworks on Saturday and Sunday, and I go, "Are you effing kidding me? It's not even flipping. It's not even close to the 4th of July. Can you all at least wait till like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday instead of Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Because I go to work
As
and
soon
I
as
feel
they
like
start selling them, they're probably like, "Let's go."
Yeah,
I love
Lord.
fireworks, but I don't like it when my
Yeah, the
dog is
money.
with me. They're expensive as they're expensive.
well, I'm not buying them. I just love watching them.
Me
so.
neither. Well, yeah, me either. Just fine. Sorry.
All right, Boston Chris, you got a fireworks special planned this week?
No, I mean, basically with me, it's groceries or fireworks, and I'm obese, so you know where that choice goes.
I hear you, no doubt.
Dinner's all the fireworks you need.
That's right. Fried chicken, baby. It's better than a snap crack or whatever they're called.
That's true.
Well, I admire you that much more to know that you're, just getting by and doing videos, full time daily. I'm assuming they're edited and quality videos. So congrats, man, and wishing you all the best with it.
Right here in my storage shed. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, we've been admiring some of the things in your background. We've been pointing.
Me too. Me too. I want to show them off.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Keep popping back up. So I love the little sign that you are enough. And I think it was glowing purple a second ago. And then
that is cute. Look at
we glanced at the little green guy in the background, thought he was an alien for a second, but we realized it wasn't. And then
it's a
the
T-Rex.
other one looks like a robot. But I really love what you have going on behind you.
And I got this guy right here.
Nice.
This is a hermit crab, and I have a follower from Puerto Rico who found a hermit crab on his front porch and made it a pet for over a year and a half.
Oh,
wow.
And so my
I'm a hermit
longest
crab.
followers, I always try to represent them in the backdrop somewhere. So this is his representation.
I love it.
That's crazy you would have that. I was thinking about making a hermit crab guitar foot pedal.
Yeah.
A foot pedal that when you play guitar, it squeals like a hermit crab.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
I'm totally joking with you. That's for our viewers that actually pay attention. A few weeks ago, we had
the fart pedal.
The fart pedal.
Yes.
Hello, Johnny TV. Glad you're doing
Johnny.
okay, brother. Thank you for being here.
I appreciate you noticing the backdrop, though. Thank you for that.
Yes.
So you are enough. I love that sign. I love that it like filters the different colors. Is there a connection with You Are Enough? Because I have a song that's called Cold, and it's about.
It's
that song.
Honestly, I've streamed live on Twitch for 6 years, and mental health is really important to me. I feel like I'm a bartender on Twitch, and so people come into my channel all the time, and they're telling me their stories, and they're telling me, whether they're depressed and what they're upset about. And I always want that reminder right there for people.
That you are enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my lyrics in my song Cold is, I'm never enough. Like I feel like I'm not enough sometimes in the world, but I'm a healthcare professional. And so is my best friend. So we hear a lot of people talk about their life stories, and sometimes there's a disconnect, but we have to be that connection for them, even when we're struggling. So we have to put our struggles aside to listen to other people. And so it's really kind to hear that you do these things and
thank you
that you're there for them. So
I've been told stories and gotten emails over the years where people have told me that sign has saved them. So it stays.
Awesome.
Good. I love it.
And the moral of that story is when you're doing this kind of thing, like what y'all are doing, what I'm doing, always remember that the ones that are watching don't always speak up. Just remember that there's always somebody watching that you don't know is watching.
Thank you. 100%.
So
100.
But that's where those messages come from, man. I'm a former veteran, and I know a lot of combat veterans. And combat veterans struggle with existence when they come home, and just the smallest reminders can be enough. Honestly,
Thank you for your service. Also.
Oh, yeah,
thank you. Yeah, it's that little glimpse into people's lives that if you pay homage to it, it's that one little thing that could just keep you going for that one day or that one moment or that one word or the one phrase or the one friend. Like Brittany and I met at a bad time in my life. I'm just gonna.
Well, hearing somebody else laugh, even if you don't know what they're laughing about, is sometimes all you need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just like a friendly.
Or a smile. Like I smile
I
smile at everybody, and they're like, "Why are you smiling?" I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I have nothing against anybody, and I just want to be like, "Hey, I'm friendly and I'm approachable." And
I mean, even a friendly touch works too.
yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I have my logo right there, and the poster you can see there. I know you can't see the top of it, but it says "Love is contagious."
Oh,
And,
nice.
Very much.
That logo started as obviously part of the pandemic. Everybody was talking about COVID, and I wanted people to know that love is contagious as well. So I made that logo. I have it tattooed right somewhere, right here.
Cool, man.
Oh, cool,
I
cool.
love that.
I do too.
Love. Yeah.
She loves it.
Just reminders, man. You know what I mean? Gotta try to shout through the darkness for folks.
Hey, Boston Chris, I'd like to share a little love with you real quick.
Sure.
You and the rest of the world. Let's be dope.
Dope. Here's gonna fill you in. I say dope a lot, and a lot of the times it's very intentional. Dope, 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 dope. That's dope, 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 dope. That's dope. These are pretty dope, dude. 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 Love it. I love it. 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 Dope, 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 dope. That's dope. Dope, pretty dope, 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 pretty dope, 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 pretty dope, 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 pretty dope, 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 dope. That's dope, 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 dope. That's facts.
She loves it.
I'll tell you what, if the words bro and dope didn't exist, I wouldn't have nothing to say. I'll keep it real.
Just kidding. I love the little plush that you had. I crocheted a little plushie the other day. You want to go get him? Doposaurus.
Y'all both got that cool purple hair that I want.
I know. I was excited. Y'all, I've never dyed my hair in my entire life. And then, fun fact, I dyed my hair a year ago. And then my dad goes, "Is that permanent?"
Did you bleach first? We're going to hijack
I had to. If I
Yeah.
wanted to do the purple, I had to. And I've never done that in my entire life. I was like, my hair's going to fall off. But I went, one of my patients she's a hairdresser. And so she did it for me. And it's still.
I absolutely love that you're a professional woman with purple hair, and I'm inspired by your courage.
Oh, how cute!
This is my Doposaurus Rex. I crocheted him.
Oh, Doposaurus Rex.
He's a little lopsided, but it's okay. Like if you look on him straight, like that's straight. He's a little but he's cute.
Been waiting to meet Doposaurus.
I'm gonna make him a friend. I'm gonna make him a purple and black one.
You gotta make him a dog. That way you have a Doposaurus Rex as well.
Now, how many names did you run through before you settled on Doposaurus Rex?
Not very many.
None.
No, just Doposaurus Rex. I literally
That was
landed
it.
on it straight. Like
You made that
All
for
right.
a girl.
It was
That is
set,
amazing.
set in stone
So cute.
immediately. That's beautiful.
That's the cutest thing
yeah.
ever.
I mean,
Boston Chris, so that you know, that song Dope is Ariel's voice. You probably recognize that, but it's a mix that Dave Jarvis did. So it belongs to us, and we're, really partial to it.
I like it.
Yo,
I'm in love with it.
you don't love it? You don't love it, though?
I love it. I love it.
mean, I think it's dope.
Can you hit that high? You got the dope.
I love it.
There it is.
I love it. Oh.
You have to put on my
I'm
Michael
hoping that
Jackson to
this-
get that shit.
I'm hoping the sound guy at Reno's gets it together, unlike the Haltom City guy. Like Haltom City guy was like, "Oh yeah, I'll play it," and he was like, "Would you do man, blah, blah?" I'm like, "Play the song so it can come out," because I was supposed to come out after it played, and that failed. Whatever.
Shoot, I have one of the best singer-songwriters in Texas as my co-host, and I still don't have a theme song. What's up with that?
Right.
You don't have a Dave. You need a
I
Dave.
do now.
I'm not going to hire out like Katie Lynn is my co-host. Hello. You know what I mean? Like, no way. I can't do that.
You know, that's
So I'm
how
just
it
like,
goes.
Katie,
Normally,
where's
if
our
you're a
theme
plumber,
song?
you're the
Katie
one
Lynn,
with
where
the
is the
plumbing
theme
problems because you don't, I don't know. I'm the
That's
same
funny.
way.
My husband's a plumber.
Well, there you have it.
Healthcare is the same.
We're
way.
healthcare professionals and we always have health issues and we never go to the doctor. I had
Exactly.
bronchitis, like legit bronchitis, almost walking pneumonia, and it took for my husband was like, "No, dude, we're going in, bro. I have a heart condition," and he was like, "We should probably go in." I'm like, "Nah," and it took him for me to go in to do a cardiology appointment. So yeah, we're the worst.
Mhm.
You're the worst.
I am the worst.
So I told her, I said, hopefully by episode 50, we'll have a song, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's episode 50. You should have a song. Dave, get on it.
We're at 9 right now, so.
So you got a little
I'm here to
you got
help.
time. You have time. No.
I'll start listening to podcasts and I'll tell you which ones have material in it.
The beginning of my podcast is just going to be insert theme song here.
Hey, that'd be cool. That'd be original.
Insert theme song here.
Maybe I'll do that too. That would be
I like it.
Speaking of insert theme song and, making friends. everybody say hello to Jax.
Hello, Jack.
Hi, Jax.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, brother. Welcome to the show. I
Thanks
mean,
for
you've been
having
here
me.
before, but welcome back to the show.
Is it 5 o'clock somewhere?
Yes, sir.
It's always 5 o'clock
Absolutely.
somewhere. Mind you, I'm not drinking alcohol. This is sweet tea.
Of course it's sweet tea.
The sweetest.
It is the sweetest.
Mine's
Tastes
not.
tastes like that Chicken Express tea.
Oh, that's the best.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
We're doing good, man. We're just hanging out with Boston Chris in Arkansas. Chris, I was wondering, as a Mavericks fan, how are these Celtics doing this evening?
So it's funny you say that, because I was just going to mention that we made it an hour into this show, and I had not mentioned the Celtics one bit, and I was really proud of myself. And then you brought it up, Dave. Thank you.
I
Congratulations, Celtics.
I like hurting myself.
Dave Jarvis Mavericks are kicking more ass in the between seasons here, after season, than they did during the season. I think they're coming back. You could already tell they were coming back next year. Luka is so fucking driven. It's crazy. And, the moves they made over the last couple of days, the Mavericks are ready to go back.
Well, they got Klay Thompson, right? That's the only move I saw.
They got
they also got rid of Hardaway.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
They got 2 threes and a big man. I forget their names, but they're all supposed to be better than what we had.
As long as we can keep Luka from bleeding from the knee by June, we should be okay.
Or just put on some glasses where he doesn't see the referees. Maybe he'll play some defense.
He will when it matters.
Yeah, it's all show business. It's all wrestling.
Yeah, man.
Well, you know what else I got while I found while I was here? Some kryptonite. I think that's
beautiful.
What it is. You want to see it?
You are our kryptonite.
Seriously, see this rock?
Yeah.
Rock, just plain little rock. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting weak. I'm getting weak.
You see the flashlight?
You're getting sleepy.
Hey, watch me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all it's gonna take. It's gonna be.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
It glows like forever after you just a few seconds. It holds the light.
That's the stuff I have behind my sign back here.
What's it called?
Firework.
Is it?
Oh, sorry. Hang on. There we go.
I'm just this impresses the shit out of me. I don't know why y'all.
Me too, man. That's awesome.
Like only for I tried to look it up on Google and find it, and everything that people were trying to give me was not it. This is just. It'll stay glowing forever too. After I said it, I'm just saying.
You know what that reminds
I see
me
you
of?
doing that, and it just makes me think that somebody had to be out there in the rocks, just shining lights on every single one.
Yeah,
of them.
how'd they find out? Yeah, how'd they figure that out? Yeah,
all right, here's
some
your
gypsy
job,
woman.
Joe. Just keep shining lights on these rocks.
Some
Let us know
gypsy
if
lady
one
that
glows.
sold it to him, and now I can't find it on the internet anywhere. I'm just saying. I think it's
so. Hey,
badass.
Jax, you got any awesome shows coming up?
Actually, we do have something coming up. I'm now in a project with my brother. Some of y'all might know the Cast Iron Cowboys. That is me and Dustin Davis. That is my brother from another mother. And
looking good.
We've got one coming up September 28th. It's actually going to be in memory of Leslie Corbin. God bless her soul. She's no longer with us. Some of y'all might remember her.
Now, is this the 28th and 29th? Do I have my dates right here?
As far as unless there's something new that I don't know if it's going to be a 2-day show. I thought it was only 1 day. It could be 2. I don't know.
I don't know where I saw that, dude. So sorry. That's why I was asking. So September 28th, everybody. That's a Saturday.
Yeah. No worries, man. I have no idea. I mean, it may be a 2-day deal. I have no clue on that. But the 28th was the date that I was given. And Miss Rebecca Rose actually hit us up about doing that, about maybe being she was talking about they might need an acoustic opener or something like that. So I was like, yeah, you know, let me see if I can get my brother on the horn, and if I can get him on the phone, then maybe I can convince him to do it. He's really, really hard to get on the phone nowadays. He's not like David. Back when me and David were in WTF together, man, every freaking time I hit David up, he got back to me within 5 minutes. And my brother, he takes about 5 years to get back to me. So, yeah.
Well, I love you, bro. I love the sound of your voice.
Yeah, it's good to hear y'all too, man. It's been a crazy couple of months, man. Life throws you some curveballs sometimes, and you know, sometimes you just got to get back where you belong, you know, back doing things like this and promoting live music and, you know, just promoting positivity.
Back in that Arlington, Texas groove.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. That's another thing that's really cool, man. Being able to, I was kind of thrown sideways when I saw the location of that show, because I actually work out there on not every Tuesday, but most Tuesdays of the month, except for the first of the month. I actually work out there at Binion's hosting karaoke. So when I saw that they were throwing that benefit for Leslie out there, I was like, well, that's freaking cool. That's actually a venue I'm familiar with, so it's going to be cool to get out there and oh hell, y'all done went and stole my posters and everything.
Okay, borrowed without asking.
Borrowed without. Oh yeah, bad choice of words there. Yeah, y'all didn't. Y'all didn't steal anything. we might know a little something about that, don't we, Dave?
Are you still at Studio 80 every week also?
That is bi-weekly on Thursdays. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that is the current flyer. I was doing Sundays there, but they decided that they wanted to have a little change in direction and go to Thursdays. But I'm actually supposed to be out there tomorrow, but with tomorrow being the 4th, obviously I've got plans with family and some other stuff. So I postponed this Thursday, so it's probably going to be next Thursday that I'm at Studio 80.
Okay,
but that's usually
Studio 80 pretty cool, man. The owner out there is pretty cool dude, right?
I tell you what, man, that place is I don't know how long it's been there. I know the original Studio 80 was over there by where the grotto used to be on I think it was West 6th or 7th Street. I can't remember, but it was pretty close to downtown. And I think actually Vinnie Paul, I think he had a hand in the old Studio 80 that was over there by next door to. Yeah, over there by the grotto. But yeah, I think they moved it. It's over there off of Taylor Street now, and it's actually a freaking huge building. That's one of the biggest.
It's still a friend. It's the same guy unless he sold it. But I know a few years ago it was the same guy.
I think one of the guys' names is Jeff. I do believe that one of the owners' names is Jeff.
Yeah, so it's a cool scene. These guys are tied in out here and have a good time, don't they? You have a good time every Thursday night?
It's been cool, man. I started out doing Sundays there, hosting karaoke, bringing in my own rig, you know, my own basically my own mixer and mics and all that kind of stuff. But then they decided that they wanted to go kind of a change in direction, and they wanted to move it to Thursdays. But they asked me to basically be a what do you call it? Back in the day, the MTV guys, they would be like a VJ, I think is what they called it. And so basically, I go in there and play. I use their equipment and play a bunch of their videos. I basically go in there and just play a bunch of dance music and a bunch of videos, and every once in a while, yeah, pretty much. And get on there and, you know, talk on the mic and, you know, do my usual thing. And it's pretty cool, man. They get out there, they groove. They've actually got a full blown like a stage lighting rig, kind of like Rail Club and like the Ridgely is, you know. And I get up there and mess with the light.
Dr. Rock's out there too, isn't he?
I'm not sure. Who are you referring to?
Man, I forget his name, man. I usually know his name, but he's also one of the Mavs maniacs. Dr. Rock, he used to DJ forever over at Lace in Arlington.
Dr. Rock. That name sounds really familiar, but I don't know the guy personally, so I couldn't really tell you.
Okay, just checking. I was trying to build it up as much as I can to get you some people to go out there and have a good time.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love that. Yeah, we've been trying to build it up, and we've also been trying to really build up Binion's too, right there in Arlington, man. It's You know,
That's cool.
karaoke's hit or miss, man. There's people that, there's a couple of weeks where it'll be like smoking big time, it'd be really fun out there, and then other weeks it's real slow and hard to get people, and it's hit or miss sometimes. But either way, it doesn't matter if there's 5 people up there or 50 people up there. We still have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Boston Chris, what do you like to sing when you're at karaoke?
Man, it's funny. I used to be a karaoke host for a really long time.
Oh, cool.
Probably, honestly, just about everything, man. I've done rap and metal and hard rock and country and 80s, but I don't know. I'm getting older now, so can we say Sinatra, maybe?
Nice. Very good.
Sinatra and Doobie Brothers, right? I mean,
there you go. I can work that out.
Right. Very cool. I appreciate you guys' support, man. It's really awesome that y'all have those flyers and stuff and decided to put that up here. That's really cool. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
So, where did the name Cast Iron Cowboys come from?
Good question.
Well, I don't have the full story for you because that's more my brother's department. But
just make something up then.
He actually, I'll kind of paraphrase a little bit, but yeah, my brother Dustin Davis came up with that. He was doing some gigs with another buddy of ours at the time, Josh Stone McDade. He's actually the guitar player for Electric Church. I saw that. I think y'all are having him on here sometime soon. I thought I read that somewhere, but I think him and Josh actually were tossing that around, and I think Josh actually told him, was like, "Hey man, that's a really cool name." And so he kind of just stuck with it. And then when me and him started doing a few small gigs here and there, he goes, "Hey, what do you think about Cast Iron Cowboys?" I said, "Dude, that actually it's got a pretty solid ring to it." So we just we went with it, and within the last 2 or 3 shows that we've played, he's been wanting to toss around the idea of being called Dustin Davis and the Cast Iron Cowboys, depending on how big the band actually gets, whether we go from a duo or a trio, or if we do a full band. We're still tossing that idea around, but sometimes we might have a bass player, we might have a drummer. Every once in a while, we get Tyrell Choate on lead guitar. We won't always have him due to his, he's got other previous engagements with other bands, which we totally understand that. That's fine. So there's times where we're going to be a duo, and then there may be times where we're a full band. So we go between Dustin Davis and the Cast Iron Cowboys, or just Cast Iron Cowboys. Just something's got a really cool ring to it,
Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
What do you play in the band? Guitar?
Well, I play that beauty right there behind me. I think I'm gonna go with the name of Dolly, which I think y'all can kind of know where I came up with that one. Yeah, I put up a post about a week and a half ago. I was like, okay, I just bought her. She needs a name, and then so a bunch of mutual friends are throwing up names, and somebody said guitar, somebody said Martina, somebody said Dolly. The reason they said Martina is because it's actually a Martin acoustic. And,
Ariel's a great name. I'm going to throw that out there. So if you get another guitar, Ariel would be a beautiful name for a guitar.
That's true.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. I might still toss that around too.
It'd be like tickling Ariel with your fingers every time you
play
on the fret.
Right.
I retract that name now. I'm just kidding.
What kind of show do you think we're running?
Just reminding you of the mindset we have.
But to answer your question, I am a rhythm guitar player, and I have been for 31 years now. So
nice.
Where I tend to, that's kind of where I like to stick. A lot of people have been like, "Yeah, man, you should do lead," and I'm like, "No, I'm not really I'm not a noodler or a shredder. I'm more of a strummer and a pretty solid. I consider myself a pretty solid rhythm player. So it's kind of where I like to stick."
Right on.
You fits where you fit.
Well, you do a fantastic job, and you have been for about a decade. About as long as I've been jamming with you. So you've always been a solid player, man. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate those words too.
Yeah. So I know I told several people that I wanted to talk about mental health, but I feel like that would be kind of a downer. So I just want to say, you know what? If you're feeling down, if you're feeling rough, come on the show and come laugh with us. And if nothing else, maybe like take 3 deep breaths and maybe 2 cups of water, and you might be getting to feeling a little bit better. But just know that no matter how shitty you might feel, everybody here at Blow Your Brains Out loves you and wants you to keep going, and we want you to keep coming on the show, man. We're here to cheer you up, man.
And to be fair, the pirate top notch.
Dave is always
sorry, what?
Me.
I said, and to be fair, the pirate jokes are top notch here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I think Dave even has the pirate song, correct?
She told the same joke.
I just want to see everybody do well, man.
At least twice.
Well, in all fairness, we thought that we were on the show, so we did it before. And we're like, oh, we should open like that, and then it happens. Way to deflate my sales. Buzzinga.
What's a
Well, pirate life is really addicting because once you lose a hand, you get hooked.
Oh, Jesus.
No, are you ready?
Oh, Lord.
Are you ready for my joke?
Are you ready, kids? Oh, really, Captain? What's your joke?
What's the pirate's favorite letter?
R.
Arr.
C, mateys.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I work in a warehouse, and a bird got trapped and hit the ceiling and just fell down the ground. And somebody came up and was like, "Hey, there's a bird in the warehouse." And I was like, "Well, I don't want to tweet about it." And he was like, "Yeah, it's probably gonna be a right-wing tweet anyway."
Oh, y'all was on a roll.
Fair point.
From then on, it's trying to get on. So give me just a second. I'm going to send them the link again.
Okay.
It says it's not working.
I can send them a link.
Well, folks, I sincerely do apologize, but unfortunately, because of where I work, I actually have to wake up super early tomorrow. So I actually have to depart right now. But I would just like to thank everybody on tonight's panel. Thank you, Boston Chris. Thank you, Arkansas. Thank you, Jax. And thank you for everybody that has been a part of this. The show is not over. I'm just saying I have to leave. So for everybody at home, stay safe. Have a happy 4th. And in the wise words of the Spice Girls, slam your body down and zig a zig ah.
Thank you, Dave. Happy 4th of July.
We love you, Dave. Have a good one,
Love you
brother.
guys.
Bye.
Love you. Dreams.
So they said that their link is not supported. But I sent them the link that you sent me.
What kind of house did Jarvis say he worked at?
A warehouse. I don't know.
Warehouse.
But
Last I knew, I thought he worked at Home Depot. That could be something different nowadays.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago, apparently, or a few years ago, actually.
Are you
Yeah, I was
trying
going to say, last time we talked about actually where he worked, I think was at Home Depot, but I guess that's changed over the last couple of years.
Why did the kid pirate get kicked out of class?
Why did he get kicked out of class?
Because he wouldn't stop talking about booty. Never mind.
I love it. Nice.
I thought somebody was going to say he was arguing.
Yeah, I think I screwed it up. But anyway, moving on. I got
Here it is. Welcome to the show, everyone. Casey Lee Lenya.
Oh, yay!
And Devin will be joining us here in just a little bit, maybe Kevin too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yay, I'm so happy.
What are you guys up to tonight?
Well, we're having a good time with our guest here, Boston Chris, but we're pretty much shooting the shit now, and then joining
I'm
us
okay
in
with
that.
shooting the shit. I can shoot the shit with y'all.
The train
Do
is
y'all want to
already
do the
railed.
sponsor
Jax
calendar?
here of Cast Iron Cowboys, and then this is Casey from then on. We're getting ready to go into our concert calendar.
If we do the concert calendar, once D gets on, we can. D deep
Act
dive
out
into something.
Get your asses out and have some fucking fun this weekend.
And surrounding Aries. I
I'll
love
never live
that.
it down. Arg.
Arrgh. Yeah, never. Hey, don't ever change that because it makes me so happy. This is our show. We're gonna circle back to it once everybody's on. But this weekend, July 6th, we're gonna be playing at Reno's with From Then On. Finally, woo-hoo! And then our band Against All Odds and Born and Raised, which I haven't seen Born and Raised yet, so I'm really excited to watch them.
Oh, they're awesome. We've played several shows with them, and I've seen them live. I don't know how many times. They're an amazing group of guys, and they're some phenomenal musicians. I'm going to do a quick little plug for them.
Sure.
You may have heard of Texas Amps and Axes, and because it's a really popular music school, a really popular music instrument shop. That's two of the guitar players in Born and Raised actually own Texas Amps and Axes. So they spread rock and guitar and music and everything throughout the entire community up there. They're right there on Main Street. Really, really cool school. Really, really good guys.
Oh, that's great.
Main Street, what city again?
Little Elm. No, Prosper.
Prosper, Little Elm area, guys.
Prosper's out there. Prosper is like a little
And surrounding areas.
And surrounding Aries.
Yeah, it's up there, like Frisco, McKinney, like that Prosper area, Little Elm.
It's a little bit further, yeah.
Very cool.
Prosper's really
right.
great out there. Well, I'm excited to play with them. I thought it was funny. They shared my post with the Magic 8 Ball. It's funny. I was at work and I shake the Magic 8 Ball and I was like, is my band Against All Odds going to become famous? And it said what it said, and I just used it for the show. But I was like, oh my God, somebody take a picture of this. I'm so like I should rely on an 8 Ball, but whatever. Makes me happy.
I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty cool. So,
it's clever.
But yeah, and hopefully Devin will be in here in a second. Her and the drummer are down the hall from the band next to us was playing so loud that the minute we turned anything on, you could just hear them playing. So we're like, oh, well, I guess the podcast won't work. So hopefully she'll be in here in just a second. So,
all right. Well,
let's do some other shows until she gets on. Let's talk about some other things.
Yeah, here we go real quick. Thank you to Boston Chris, our special guest. Go over here and check out his YouTube channel with 10 Minutes with Boston Chris, episode 5 here with Cliff Doyle. And then also the Chris and Kadie show, both available on YouTube and Twitch.
And Spotify.
Very cool. All right. So there's this show. This is very important. We've got Jax from Cast Iron Skillet on the panel with us right now. Thank you for being here, Jax.
Cast Iron Skillet.
We Cast Iron Cowboys.
All right, we know where we're at.
Cast Iron Cowboys.
Somebody to cook something on a cast iron skillet from real quick.
It just rolled off the tongue naturally. I don't know what happened.
Hey, no hard feelings, man. It's all good.
And I ran against MS.
Well, Jax, thank you very much for putting this show together and for memorializing Leslie Corbin and keeping her spirit alive. She was a one of a kind, beautiful person and soul.
Indeed, she was, man. I was just I was honored to be asked to be a part of it. They, like I said, they hit me up for asking if we had if we were a acoustic opener or something like that, and I said, well, we can be if that's what you need us to be. So I got the call to be asked to be a part of it, and I called my brother, and as soon as I said Leslie's name, he was like, oh, hell yeah, I remember her. And I said, well, this is going to be in her honor. I told him, I said, because we're used to playing the private parties and making a little bit of money at this. And the first thing I told him, I said, well, don't expect to get paid at this one, buddy. I said, this is going to be, just about going out there and raising awareness and having a good time. There's no money involved. That's not what this is about. And, we're keeping an open mind about the whole thing, whether we play for 30 minutes or we play for an hour. We're just going to go out there and have a good time with it.
Hell yeah. And with that, I want to make sure everybody knows it's not the 29th. I don't know how I put that on there. It's Saturday, September the 28th. That's the date of this show. And so that gives us a couple of months to promote it. So I'm going to give a shout out and an invitation to Rockers Against MS. If y'all want to come on the show anytime in the next few weeks or 2 months, or any of the bands want to come on, eventually P-Town Skanks will be here before then. We'll talk about the show with them at that time, because P-Town Skanks are playing our next Blow Your Brains Out show. That is August the 31st. There it is.
Hey, that's the day after my birthday.
Really? Who is that, Jax?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, brother. My birthday's on the 28th, so join us that week. We'll have a party.
Happy early birthday.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a little birthday bash up here. That'll be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're doing a show at Diamond Gyms on August the 31st with these badass bands right here.
Cool. I was looking for something to do the day after.
P-Town Skanks. There you go. Just keep the party raging with us.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I've heard the Dark Avenue, too.
So it's Proceed. We've got Proceed back on our Blow Your Brains Out free show. So unfortunately, once again, Waja couldn't put it together. We send them our love and best, and as soon as they want to do a show, they're priority. All right.
Very cool.
Until then, happy to tell you that we have Perceived P-Town Skanks against all odds with yours truly.
Me.
Our very own Ariel.
My best friend's going to be there, and we're secret agents now.
Oh, yeah.
And then we also have Rotten Cotton Candy opening that show.
Rotten Cotton Candy. That's a hell of a name.
Yeah, we had a show, the flyer that said Rotten, and then one Cotton, and then one Candy. And they said that it just didn't make it on there. So we thought that they were just individual entities.
All right. Well,
one of those flyers said Hamsters of Rock. I want to see them. They sound interesting.
We'll probably get back to them. Tell you what, I'm going to put everybody up here on the screen. We can chat about these shows. Basically, this is a weekly concert calendar where we go through and tell everybody all about all the shows upcoming. If you know any of these bands, have any comments, just fire away. Excited about this. This is at Trees. 2 cool shows coming up.
Yeah, we played several. We played some shows with Intercore. We played Trees with Intercore, I think it was 2 years ago. And they just got through doing a show with Secrets of Boris over at Will Call. Absolutely love Jared and all those guys. And you'll never be disappointed at an Intercore show.
Thanks, Casey. That's good to know.
And
Ray, Intercore, hop on the show here with us. Randy Roy of Ray just played our last show and is a big supporter of Blow Your Brains Out here. So Intercore, hop on and let's talk about this upcoming show next week.
Yeah, I'll shoot the info over to Jared and Mike and see if they can get in touch with you and try to get on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ariel can send you the link. Just don't, share it publicly. Just share it with them.
I'll just put it on Twitter and let everybody just kind of like click it.
Fuck up my whole night.
Hey,
all good. Glad we're on the same page. Right? Yeah, glad we're on the same page. They say there's no such thing as bad advertising.
Oh my God.
All right, so we got Max Sabbath here. They got to get our boys Iron Mang on with them for a song or something. We got Max Sabbath at Tree September 21st.
Nice, cool.
Hey man, Hamburglar to everyone. Should be a lot of fun.
All right, hell yeah.
Sepultura
and Obituary.
Agnostic Front and Claustrophobic.
Hey,
September 30th. The Factory Depot. Yeah, some of these are really far out that I sent, but I mean, they seem like they're going to be dope shows, and a lot of the names I could read, so I was very, very pleased by it.
Look who's here, Arkansas. So good to see you, Pot Show. So good to see you, Potsky. So good to see you, Badass One. And of course, Johnny Yarborough, thank you very much for being here, brother.
Somebody said Boston Chris is one sexy beast.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah, look at you, Boston Chris.
Oh, that's my wife.
Spicy. Hey, don't say anything. Don't say that.
I always got at least one viewer. Don't forget.
That's great. That's awesome.
There we go.
Nice.
Sexy beast. He's an animal.
Sexy beast.
Rock and roll to the world. So everybody,
Right
so
on.
you know, Potsky is watching from the Philippines.
Hey.
Right on.
Yeah, and he does a show. He's a creator, so go check out his
Right on.
basically live karaoke's. And he's probably here to see Arkansas. For the record, anybody wondering, Arkansas is one of the coolest contributor type people you can work with. That's just kind of my way of saying thank you again, Arkansas.
I hate being on the big screen. Take me down.
Don't bring me down.
Why you pick me?
Because you got the cute background, the cute hair, and everything. You're rocking.
And you are enough, Arky. You are enough.
I'm too much. That's what I am. Okay, how about that?
Gonna have to send you that plaque.
Well, let's
I'm
go.
too much.
That's for sure, for sure.
Tall Tales and Whiskey presents A Night at Trees. This poster is always really hard for me to read. We've got Heart of the City.
Yeah.
Braden Stewart.
Yeah.
Brandon Calais.
Callie.
And then Martin and Antonio.
Yeah, you got it. Congratulations.
Okay.
That's this weekend.
You did better than I did. I couldn't see any of those.
Okay, I had to twist my head a little sideways to read that. But this one's
Also at trees.
Yeah. Oh wait, this one passed. JK, delete it.
Oh my goodness. I just couldn't help myself.
Hey, but it's a great poster.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, it was
couldn't help myself.
Oh, okay. Here's the metal
Oh,
band.
God. This is my favorite part of the show. Just want y'all to know.
Wait.
That wasn't it.
That is insane. Look at the bottom left. Oh, my gosh. What is going
Wait.
on?
Ricky's got to play it before we even guess.
Oh, gosh.
He's going to play Name That Metal Band. And it's gonna be epic.
It's uploading.
Oh, shoot. Hey, Ron
For
Tello.
some reason, I take that off.
Nobody read it. Nobody even guess.
Ron Cully's in the house.
Cover it.
Oh, you can read it. Take notes. I'm just going to play this. 'Cause you like it.
Take your best guess. Why so furious? Name the death metal band. Name the death metal band. Take your best guess. Why so serious? Name the death metal band.
Oh, my God.
Name
Rick.
that death metal band.
Rick, them limbs or whatever you showed right there, that is exactly what that bottom left looks like. That's it. That's perfect.
That's exactly.
Looks
I
just
was
like
clearing out
that.
a fence line not too long ago, and I'm pretty sure I actually discovered a new metal band.
Yeah, exactly. This is insane. This is wild. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut up
Encryption Metal. That's what I'm
now. I'm
going
gonna
to
stop now.
I don't even know.
That one's Squiggle Dick.
Well, I can see that one. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. What is it?
Is that
Okay, so we
disdain?
got Squiggle Dick.
Disdain. That one's Disdain.
Disdain. That's all I got.
That's
all I got. The rest of that is crooked letter. I don't know what that is.
What are
It's
these?
spaghetti incident. I don't know what's happening here.
I'm going to take some noodles.
Corn.
I even enlarged it on my phone, and I can't tell.
Necromancy.
That's some kind of that must be a joke or something. What the hell is that? What is that?
It's their attitude. It's like, that's what we want. You can't read our fucking name, idiot.
Yeah, right on. So we can't
It's
promote you
like-
either, but
it's like
squiggles.
To read it.
Hey,
It's-
Diane.
It's
like
not
Death
even
Punk.
Cross-eyed. Maybe if you go cross-eyed, you can read it.
Necrosis. I think that's necrosis. Wait, no, there's a massive necrosis or
All I can
massive.
see is Hornet.
I think that one in the lower left is chaotic pasta.
Chaotic.
That is exactly what that is. I'm telling you.
I knew y'all were gonna love this one. And
Diane,
this is at Growl Records too in Arlington on August the 4th.
Did you look up the
What
actual
is
names?
this?
Because I'm very intrigued.
No, but I will next week. We've got.
oh
Hold
no, we can't wait till next week to
Wait,
find
no,
this.
hold
Okay.
on,
I want
please.
to know what the spaghetti one is.
All right, I'll go over there and look and get it while we're looking at a couple more flyers. So check out the other side and read all of those bands.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Skeletal Remains.
Bewitcher, and that's
Bewitcher.
What is that?
I don't know.
Torture rack, maybe.
Fruit Loops.
I ain't gonna tell you what I thought it said.
No, I think it says
Something
torture
rack. Torpedo rack.
Torture.
Angela,
Torture rack.
Zoom in.
I thought it was
Torture
like
rack.
Fuzzy Pussycat or something. I don't know. It looks like a P or something. Don't it start with a P or no?
It's
that?
a T.
A T?
Yeah,
Are you
that's
sure?
a T.
Torture rack.
These are September and
Tortured
August.
rack?
Hold on.
I don't know if I want you to
Why would I
torture
want
my
you to
rack.
Yeah.
Psychotic episode. I'm not sure. I don't see a
Okay,
T.
hold
in
on.
there.
My rack is
Are we
fine.
looking at the
here-
same
here's
thing?
This one. Let me go to.
Sorry.
Oh, what? I can't visit the site?
No, it's danger.
I
Don't
don't
do
think you
it.
guys can hear me anymore.
What is
Disdain.
I can hear you. You're coming
Yeah,
in
we can
loud
hear
and
you.
clear.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to go
I've
to
zoomed in on that thing like 4
Find
times and I can't
It's,
see
so
it.
it's torture rack. Like
Louise said that she had chaotic pasta for dinner last night.
I mean, it could be lasagna on the bottom corner.
Where is it? Oh, okay. So I found Disdain. Hold on 1 second. They have a purple logo. Let's see if they list the bands.
Well, congratulations.
the mystery will be solved.
Oh, add as friends.
I'm over here on Facebook. This is the flyer.
Should I add as
Okay.
friends?
Here's the flyer on
There's-
Facebook,
yeah,
and
it's
I'm
no better
asking them the
on
question:
Facebook.
what are the names of these bands?
This is out of control.
Look, they're live right now. You better be on
Straight to the
Facebook.
source. I like it.
now.
Disdain. Okay, so Disdain. Blah 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 blah.
I'm really big.
Blah blah. Okay, so I guess I have to be their friend too.
Where's the
You only have
venue?
9 friends, guys. Should I be their friend?
What venue is it at again? I'm sorry.
It's at Growl.
Okay,
Division Brewing, Growl
Thank
Records.
you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
If I can figure out one of the other band's names. Oh, he has the exact same bass as my bass player.
Okay, well, with all of that, look at the bottom of the flyer, the 925 show at Reno's. Isn't that Reno's?
No, so fun fact, that used to be
What is
so
RBC?
oh
Is
god.
that the old Red Blood Club?
Yes. But guess who
Red
bought
Blood
them?
Club.
Guess who
Oh,
bought
wow, I
them?
haven't played there. I haven't played there since the stabbings.
Well, there's that.
Well, I wish Metal Mike were here to join us right now.
Hey, if you say his
but-
name 3 times, he might pop up.
See down there, Descent,
Madam Mike.
Where do you see Descent? Where's
down
that?
at the bottom, right above 925 RBC, it says Descent. See all that man standing there?
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
That's
Barely.
their logo stuff right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right on.
Descent. Metal Mike's band is playing this show
Right
at
on.
Red Blood Club, motherfuckers.
Right on.
Devin
So,
and Kevin
fun
just got in the
fact-
room too.
Fun fact, RBC got bought out by Third String Production. So Third String Production now owns RBC, and they're starting to book shows and everything there, but they'll book with you if you bring people, I guess. So I've been talking to Third in Delaware, who works with Third String Productions, and they put on a lot of other shows. They put on the Metal Madness recently. But yeah, they own RBC now.
All right, very cool.
Do the Scorpions still use that as like their home club?
The Scorpions, huh? That's interesting.
Like
Is that a
the-
real question? Because
like
I'm
the-
covering the music.
No, I'm being serious. Like, that's where the Bikers Club used to be based in. So,
Well, if that's
where
the
I think-
case, I will
Oh.
frequent that place like no other because I love the Scorpions, and I am covering a couple of their songs with Iron May in August.
That's
so
right.
yeah, we're talking about 2 completely different Scorpions.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like the real Scorpions?
No,
The biker gang.
Yeah, we're talking about the bikers.
There's like
All right.
The dangerous ones.
Hey, I want to go to the chats here because I can't miss these people. I want to keep them, let them know we're thinking about them. This is Potsky at Pot's Show there. We got Ron Cooley in the chats here. We got Diana Unabaya from Dubai. So that's way fucking cool. And then I had some chaotic pasta last night for dinner. That's Louis Good. I'm starting a metal band and use Comic Sans for my marketing.
The most basic. I love it.
All right, so take notes, everybody. 9:25 Red Blood Club. It's Metal Mike, our very own Descent.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
And here's another Descent show coming up July 21st.
Nice.
Let me film like that, like a badass. Oh God!
If I was at home, I'd drop all the links for them right now, but I can't.
Yeah, you know, all these bands.
Let me pull it really close. Lactose intolerant.
That's it.
Roboto.
Take a lactate.
I'm borderline lactose.
I'm a cheese girl.
I see Suffer Point and Descent. Those are easily Sky Bus. We know that one.
Sky Bouse. Yeah, we played with Sky Bouse a few times.
Sky Balls.
Something horns.
Yeah, we know those dudes.
Yeah, we know the guys in Sky Bouse.
I think it's Crown Horns or Crown Thorns.
Crown of Thorns. That would make sense.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know why I'm yelling at you guys. I'm very sorry.
Congratulations. You have won the Name That Death Metal Band game.
What? Wait, is it like a fake medal to tribute this? Division
All right,
Brewery on July 12th. Oh,
sorry.
Woo woo.
Pew, pew, pew.
Sorry.
All right, well, we got the Killer Hearts, the Oxy, and Mob 84, and Anti-Rad at Division Brewery, July 12th in Arlington. And then also at Growl Records, we're going to have Treehouse Cabaret, the Deep End, the Grand Dams.
The Grand
Saturday,
Dams.
July 20th. The Grand Dams.
The Grand Dams are pretty cool. I've seen them.
Yeah. Y'all coming through? Party at the Casa?
No.
Yeah.
Also at the Growl, this is their weekend, so you can skip the Friday if you want, because tonight versus Wednesday.
Oh yeah, okay. So I see. For sure. Soma Sky. Saturday we have music with Spundig, Black Sand Bay, and Intern. And then on Sunday we have Slushy Sundays. What does Slushy Sundays mean? Do they have
Slushy beer, maybe?
Sounds good.
Maybe.
Sounds good.
Slushy beer.
And then they're gonna have Sleepwalker. Oh, Indigo. That's my friend. That I was telling you guys about. I'll circle back to that way later.
Awesome.
Indigo Lee Maxie and the Gravehounds.
Yeah.
Not to be mistaken for Maxine, the new movie that's going to come out, the horror movie.
Looks so good.
And then next to it with all the colors is August the 9th. Notice down at the bottom it says Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensations.
Yeah.
They're fun. We watched them at
He was the bass player that filled in with Raid at our free show, and he was very entertaining. We met and watched Itchy Richie himself.
Casey, are you on? Is Dion yet?
Yeah. Can you see us?
No. We just have the concert count. Yeah!
We got both the Evans.
Yeah, the whole group's in here.
Nice.
Awesome. Say hello.
Got Abe and Ray over yonder. And then we have Kevin and Devin and then me here. So
that's not confusing at all.
I've been commentating the entire time.
We call them the Evans.
Yeah, right. Dream team.
Yeah, with the shot makers.
Well, welcome and thank you for being here.
Oh yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
She also
We're gonna
has
be
the
best
purple hair to
friends.
match, or whatever color that might be.
You know it?
Close to
We're
I
best
love
friends.
it. Gosh, I love it.
We live in the same world.
All right, so here's some purple. All right, back to you.
Love purple.
I love it. And I
Some
want
more
some.
You know who
Purple
rocks
here.
purple the hardest? Purple fans. Like literally, it's like anybody else that rocks any other color, they do not rock it like the purple people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Purple people
the
eaters.
pie purple people eater.
I'll make sure and have purple.
Watch out.
I'll make sure and you know, do the beard purple for the show.
hope
You
you
should.
All right, okay.
If you do not.
So,
No,
Why not?
I think
That's what gray beards are for.
Kevin just said
Dying
he's gonna wear
purple.
his purple thong.
Songs.
So
I have
All
thus
right.
far
I'm-
avoided the
Cowboy
beard.
beard.
Your
I'm
inspiration, guys.
I'm here for it. Yeah.
it's funny.
All right, so the From Then On band logo here. Everybody head over there. I'll share their link. Do y'all have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
No, it's not active right now. We're
man.
gonna hopefully have that up again, hopefully before our August show.
All right, we'll catch them this Saturday night, right? This is Saturday at Reno's?
Yes, it is.
Right on.
Come early, hang out with us, drink a lot. So I'm gonna have my cousin come out and film some of like all of our set, but we're gonna use it to do some things that I can't announce yet. But
It probably has to do with video.
it's gonna have to do with video. But the end of the set, everybody be prepared, and I want everyone to be like on their best game.
Got you, girl. I
So,
got
so,
you.
so more of a hot game, but not a hug game. It's got to be the
I'll tell y'all off screen.
It's gonna be a hee
Yeah.
And
Or maybe
Just be on the best of whatever you do.
yeah, just get your hey game on. Okay, everyone's gonna shout like, hey, it's gonna be at the very end of the show, so I need everybody's like
Make some noise.
Well, your surprise intro is going to be very cool also.
Yeah.
That's if the sound guy pays attention this time. The Reno sound guy was actually really good the first time that we played. He was like, wow, y'all are really easy. And I go, dude, it's not a garage, so I'm good. Like, whatever you want to do. I'm cool. Not picky at this point.
Yeah, that's how we are. We're like, hey, you know, we don't make it much easier. You just literally plug us into the front of the house, and then we play. It's that easy.
I just don't want to scream over myself. I'd like to,
I hate that.
Yeah.
That's what we tell them, Casey. That's why we bought campers.
That's exactly why we got campers, man.
Right.
We plug into the front of the house, and we just and I mean, it's already mixed. You just bring us up, baby.
Yep.
This is exciting.
I'm so excited. I'm excited to meet you guys.
Same. I just love having other female leads because it makes me feel like I'm not
same.
alone.
I just love. I like meeting a lot of the people in the industry. It's freaking. I moved here to Texas. Didn't know it was a lot of metal music here. I was like, oh, it's not going to be anything like that. I moved here and I was like, it's amazing. I was like, the scene is so solid, and the people I met are so amazing, and it's like I really love it. So
Where'd you
I'm
move from?
excited to meet you
You
guys.
have another supporter here in Kill House. Hey, I know Devin from Then On, and she's an amazing singer.
Yeah. Badass. Too bad we couldn't prepare like a duet or something together beforehand.
Oh my
So
gosh!
how do you guys take care of your voices?
Like we can though. What song you want to do, girl? Let's do it.
Lots of whiskey, sir. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you know that song. Lots of whiskey.
I can learn it in 2 seconds.
It's a lot
finish
of
your whiskey.
Finish your whiskey.
Okay, I can do it.
That's the song I need everybody to be on point for. So
Okay, well we can rehearse it, make it something. I don't know. I'd be down.
I just need
Honestly.
a lot of haze out of people.
All right. Well, are y'all also, like most bands here in Dallas-Fort Worth, looking for other venues to play? Places to branch out and things like that?
I mean, absolutely. I mean,
All right, joining the show, guys. Elmo Jones Productions in Denison, Texas these days.
But
Hi.
yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I mean we've been really blessed and got the chance to play a lot of great places. But we're always looking to branch out and reach new people.
There's you some fireworks, world.
Right.
Bro, I'm sitting on top of the roof, man, and I'm not in Denison. I'm in Farmers Branch, and I'm watching Kaboom Town.
Oh, I used to live in Carrollton. We used to watch Kaboom Town all the time.
We're in Farmers Branch and we can't see. Oh yeah, now we can see
nice.
it. We can see it.
Look at
We
that.
can see it in the reflection at our studio.
Check it out, though. Anyway, they're setting it off over there, baby.
I'm on the roof, man.
We're up here at Platinum Music, and we can see them.
Man, I love fireworks.
We would get on the roof of our house in Carrollton and then watch it from Addison because Addison was shot. But Boomtown is very well known to do a big fireworks show. And they do it big, but it's packed all the time. So if you try to go out and see it, you're
No, you know what though, kid? That right there is Farmer's Branch. That's the Farmer's Branch thing. Boomtown hadn't started yet.
Oh, nice.
Boomtown
That-
in Dallas.
yeah.
That's all I did.
Yeah, that one right there is the city, the Farmer's Branch city one.
Boom, 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 boom.
No, actual Boomtown.
Why did they do it tonight instead of tomorrow?
Yeah, we can actually see all this going off over here, like right by
They're setting it off over there, baby. That's nice.
There y'all go.
Wow, they're doing it.
Get on down
We're
there.
watching that
Woo.
from our
Blow your brains out.
That's what's up. Wonder why they do it tonight instead of tomorrow.
because people probably have to work
It's
Friday.
gonna go all weekend.
Because this is
Oh,
like
wow.
Friday night,
Oh,
man.
yeah, it's Texas. They do it big.
We do it
I
every
remember-
all every one of them.
Today is July 4th Eve.
Okay. All
Today
right.
is July 4th Eve, especially in Texas. That's what he's saying. We're just getting warmed
Gotcha.
up tonight.
Right on.
Now, Arlington had 2 huge ones last week. That's where I got my videos.
Really?
July 4th Eve. Does that mean we have to leave Cookie and Milks out for Captain America tonight?
For the stoners.
Elmo
So
Jones,
speaking
Jerry
of stoners,
Killhouse loves
Jerry
you.
Warden, how are you? Thank you for joining us, man.
I'm groovy, bro. I'm sitting on the roof over here in Farmer's Branch, man. High as a motherfucker.
Thank you so much. You're getting
I
high.
got a joint in my mouth and a joint in my ear, and I'm waiting.
As long as you ain't got one in your butt. No, I'm just playing.
Well,
I got the middle of this roof crammed up my butt right now. I need to get a new position here, man. No,
Sounds like you're really enjoying yourself.
Yeah, up heaving and hoeing up here. God damn it.
So, Devin, where'd you say you were from?
I'm originally from Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and then I moved to Arizona, and then Oregon, and then I moved here.
So, what happened with all the traveling? Why'd you move?
I just
looking for us.
no. I like to move. I don't know. I was a kid when I was born in Pennsylvania, and then I moved to Arizona, in like elementary school, and then I got an opportunity to do an artist development program up in Oregon, and like work with this producer that was like we were recording music and doing a bunch of stuff up there, so it was really cool. And I got to meet my best friend that's like my sister through that, and she's working with fucking Bootsy Collins right now. She's like a funk singer, so it's I love watching my friends be so freaking successful. Like she was in Hawaii just doing her thing, and I was like, yes, I love that for you. But like I don't know. And then I came here for work, and now I'm here.
Under screwing my name. I'm waiting on Kaboom Town, bro. Y'all fix to lift it off?
What?
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 Yeah. I'm plenty. I'm hybrid. How's the mofo, bro?
He's yelling at somebody else.
Yeah, I have no.
He's
no idea
saying
what
that
you're
he's closer to Boomtown than he was the other one, I think. Like he's set up for Boomtown.
Yeah, the ones that were here in Farmer's Branch that he was showing, wherever he's at, he's got to be close because we could see the reflections at our studio.
He's in Farmer's Branch.
So where y'all studio is not far from Farmer's Branch. So Farmer's Branch is pretty big.
No, yeah, it's like right there.
We're at the Platinum Music rehearsal space up here at
right across the highway.
Yeah.
right across the highway.
635.
Yeah, so I mean, he was close wherever he
Yeah,
was.
we fixed to get this Kaboom Town, man. They'll go and kick this damn thing off. I bet you they have them. I mean, at least they probably coordinate, and tell each other, hey, don't fire yours off till we fire ours off or something like that,
That's
Hey,
how
let them go
Arlington
both
did
at
it.
the same time, though. That'd be a super show.
Well, man, but you got to have eyes in the back of your head for that.
Oh, well, okay then.
I miss the good old days when I lived in Carrollton. We just sat on the roof of our house, and you didn't even have to sit there. But if you wanted to see all of them, you could. But we would just sit in the back of my dad's El Camino, and then we'd watch all of them go off every week.
Yep.
And it wasn't just Kaboom Town at the time; it was like Farmers Branch, Carrollton, Plano, Frisco. Like all of them would go off all at the same time. So it was almost like you were in a dome of fireworks.
Yeah. That's why I'm going to be excited to see them tomorrow in Montana. I'm going to be able to see them, all the fireworks. They're going off everywhere. You know, you can just look at them all.
I don't
see them all. Nothing blocking it.
I love that.
So who are these people you got on here, Ariel? Rick? Who are these people?
So this is my best friend.
like you to
we got
meet
Arky, and we
Arkansas.
got Tracy, and we
Yeah,
got
I'm nobody.
Casey, Dev, and then Kev. And then the rest are from then on behind them. And then we have Boston Chris, who's dope.
Hey, come here.
All right, man. Hell yeah.
And you know
And
Jack,
then
right?
Jax from
You
Cast
got
Iron.
Jacks from Cast Iron Cowboys, not
Kill it.
skillets.
And y'all, this is my brother, Jerry Warden. He's also the guy that does Elmo Jones Productions and the guy you want to talk to about booking shows up here
Right on.
At Red Rock. Red Rock Saloon, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
have the
pretty cool
flyers.
up there.
I have the flyers put together here for you, though. Is what I'm getting at. That's got to find
All right. All right,
Jimmy,
Drew.
you reached out to us.
You know, man,
I'm gonna make it.
There it is.
have you come
This
up there to
weekend.
visit? Have you come up there?
Five and Thin White Line.
No, man, that was last weekend.
Not leave it to me. All right. Well, I'm more impressed with this show Saturday. How was the show last weekend?
Oh, man, you can't be less impressed with Thin White Line and Mission 5, man. Those are all good brothers right there.
Good.
Show enough. Show enough.
All right. So really impressed with this show. This would be more like
Absolutely.
a show I'd try to come see, and you probably already know that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love the Argonaut, dude. They were fucking legit.
Okay, now you're talking about Argonaut, man. I thought you're in Warhog and stuff, man.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Raid, Warhog, the Argonaut, and then From the Grave, which is another guy I know.
Well, yeah, Heath, man. Heath is from up there, so that's why we got Heath in the mix on that. There, you know, he's from right there in Oklahoma, right there.
Okay.
I'm meeting all them different people up there, bro. You know I love being up there. You know my family is up there. You know all the Goolsbys are up there, and
Close enough.
and then Lonnie's up there, man. Have you got up there to visit Lonnie yet?
No, I don't ever.
Well, let's just say hello to Lonnie right here on this damn podcast.
Yeah,
then why
go
don't we?
for it. Hello,
Lonnie Townley, man.
Lonnie.
Lonnie, thanks so much, man, for supporting me, man. And you've been supporting me like crazy, man, bro. And I'm supporting you like crazy too, man. State Line Fine Cannabis, Colbert, Oklahoma, baby. Yeah, the sponsor of Elmo Jones Productions. Every day, all day.
Love it, man. So glad you think it's worth it.
Bro, that's why I'm up there. Yes, and plus where I live up here in Farmers Branch, it's only an hour up there, man. You know, you hop on the Central Expressway and smoke one doobie, and you're fucking there. You know, that's what I call a one doobie drive, man. Shit.
Okay, I didn't realize at first he was talking about Lonnie Townley, but he's talking about an old Grand Prairie friend of ours, Lonnie Townley. So big shout out to him and
Yeah, man.
Line.
And let's go ahead and say hello to Chris too. Chris is the co-owner up there, Mr. Christopher Bell, man. He's put up with me a lot too, man.
At
And
Red
those
Rock?
people, no, but you know I should say hello to Chris Jenkins too. Chris Jenkins is the owner up there at Red Rock Saloon, and he's been a very, very cool cat. It's a real cool room up there too. You should check it out. Nice stage, nice room.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I will definitely come up there, and this is the type of show I'd go see.
Okay, but now,
or even Creeper if I could.
well, there we go. I was going to say, are we going to stumble over that or what? You know, because
No, I've been promoting this Creeper show for a month.
Right on, bro. Yeah, appreciate it. So, yeah, we said all our shout-outs. Chris Jenkins at Red Rock Saloon, Chris Bell at State Line Fine Cannabis, and Lonnie Townley at State Line Fine Cannabis, man. Thank you so much for supporting Elmo and Jerry and all that, man. So much, bro.
Well, what about all the bands? You got a couple of bands on here, Jerry. You could almost book a show right here tonight.
Well, man, I can't see anything, bro. I mean, I can't see I'm in the dark. I'm up here on the roof, man. I keep trying to tell you, I'm just. I don't.
Right, well, let me tell you. You got Ariel right here from Against All Odds.
Well, I reached out to her, man, here just a little piece ago, man, and
then you got From Then On right here in the center. This is From Then On.
Which one is
this
it?
This is Justin Jackson from Cast Iron Cowboy.
Justin Jackson.
Yeah, baby.
Man, I can't even see you on here, boy. What the hell's going on, man? God damn it.
They gave me back the phone. I'm not the pretty one. I don't know why she did that.
Bro, you the fucking prettiest one fucking going, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm the pretty one.
I 100% agree that he's the prettiest one.
I don't know. I think Jax is pretty.
Nah.
Jax, baby.
Woohoo! He needs to whip his hair back and forth and show you guys
swing it. Sling it.
Nothing but love for Jax.
Yeah.
Man.
I put my hair up for him.
Justin, that's a Whiskey Tango Fox trickle.
Fox trickle, yeah, used to be.
Yeah, man, hell yeah.
Yeah, used
reminded
to be.
me that. Yeah, man. That shit, Jack's. I didn't, man. Like I said, bro, I can't even see the screen or anything. I'm just talking into the fucking dark.
Yeah,
man.
you're good. I'm walking you through it. How many shows a week are you booking at the Red Rock Saloon, and how would bands like these guys contact you for shows?
Well, you know, I'm easy to contact. Hell, man, I stick out like a fucking sore thumb. But yeah, man, I can book any day I want to, bro. Shit. Yeah, okay. You know, I'm only kind of like digging booking Saturdays. You know, he's had his karaoke thing going good for him there on Fridays, I believe, right. So, but no, I have a couple of Fridays coming up. You know, when I need them. You know, on the Halloween weekend, we're gonna do a Halloween weekend there, a Friday and a Saturday. You know, double shot of Halloween. And then, is Dave on here tonight, man?
He was. He left us about 30 minutes ago.
You know, it's funny when I said Halloween, you know what I thought of? Last year, I heard Dave on there ask you, man, what does Jerry do for Halloween nowadays? Remember when he said that? Yeah. And then when I was telling you about Halloween this year, man, it snapped in my brain, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So there's a shout to Dave Jarvis, man. I missed you, man, but I would kiss you.
Hey, Jared from Kill House. Anything I find in here like this, I'm going to read it to you. Jared from Kill House, Elmo Jones, Jerry, Kill House loves you, brother.
Man, shoot, man, I love Kill House too, man. I can't wait to get Kill House up there at the Red Rock. They're going to like it. I hope they come up there to see Creeper this weekend. They, you know, maybe Jared or Big Dummy back there on the drums, man. Maybe he'll get up there and come on up here, man. Hey, how'd you like that with Jax? I know that was you laughing, wasn't it, Jax, when I said Big Dummy, huh?
Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Big Dummy.
Also watching the show right now is Renee from Hedonistic.
Hey,
oh, well, shit. That's my fucking, that's my blood cousin.
I knew that. He shouts out to you, Jerry.
Man, shit, I love Renee too, man. Renee, man. You know, and I don't have any problem telling him too, man. You know, I tell him all the time, I love you, man. Thank you so much for supporting me, man, like you do, you know.
Right.
Yep, he's playing this weekend with Thin White.
Yeah, where are they at?
The Barn.
The Barn. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah, man. There's so many good shows going on there out there this weekend. Now, you know where I would be if I didn't have the Creeper show, right?
Probably at this show right here. Give me just a second. I think I got it. That one?
I can't see anything. Say words.
This is this Saturday, July 6th at Reno's. It's Against All Odds from then on and Born and Raised. You know those guys.
Oh, yeah. I know all them people, really, except Against All Odds, except I've got to meet Ariel.
You should get to know them. You should get to know them for sure. They rock.
But you know,
okay, so
really,
you're not going to see Power Trip?
That's where I'd be, bro. I mean, you know, so we got to say a shout out to who?
Lardy B.
We got to say a shout out to Mr. David Warden out there, the original lead guitar player for Warlock, Texas, and this motherfucker.
Hey, Ricky, can you go back to Lardy B real quick? Brittany knows her from high school.
Okay. Cool. Well, shout out David Warden, Jerry. Thank you so much for being here and having a good time getting your yah-yahs out.
Hey,
We're
Dave.
definitely working on an extended concert calendar here.
All right, bro. Yeah, and Dave, man, Dave will be a Power Trip. You know what, man? He's 9 kinds of crazy excited about it, man.
I know. He has invited me, and I feel terrible, but
you're not going either. He invited me too, man. I feel terrible too, bro. Hell.
Well,
I wish I was.
I would have to get rid of Phoenix for the night, is what it comes down to.
Oh man, Phoenix, you see that? All right, bro. Well, I love you, man. You carry on. You're doing a great job, man. I love you, brother.
Hey, love you too. Thanks for being here. Everybody say goodbye to Jerry. And
Bye, Jerry. Don't fall off the roof.
Jerry. Good to see you, brother.
No, I'm gonna show y'all this Kaboom Town if it's all right, Rick. If the Kaboom Town comes on, I'll show it to you. Just keep me hanging. I'll be up here smoking the doog, man. Y'all do what y'all do, man.
All right, we're gonna talk to Devin about Lardy B.
Oh yeah, Brittany knows Lardy B. She said that she went to high school with her.
I went to high school with her.
Wow.
We used to all the time.
Where at?
Where'd they go?
Down at Cedar Creek Lake.
Okay, cool.
Gun Barrel.
I'm waiting for Kaboom Town.
I'm gonna put you on mute. Well, man, I actually like a couple of her songs. She doesn't suck.
Yeah, no, she's really good. She's saying, like, we used to sing in high school together.
Yeah, she's got a good voice, like nice, warm, strong voice, and I actually like some of her songs. So, you know.
And one of her videos, one of her other high school buddies is in. She dedicated one of the videos to her when she passed away.
Wow.
She's at the very end of it. She's the lifeguard.
All right, there you go. Well, Lardy B, come on the show. Let's blow your brains out and watch some of your videos. Turn our listeners on to your music, and everybody can go get just a quickie with Lardy B. July 24th at Trees.
Hedonistic Punk says they're also at the Bearded Monk in Denton on Friday.
Yes, they are. I have the flyer for that.
So the Bearded Monk this Friday in Denton, everybody. That's Renee, Hedonistic Punk Vatos. Get out there and rock and roll with your y'alls out. Jared, y'all rock. That's Jared from Kill House. You do, man. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. How's everybody doing, man? Thanks for hanging in here with us. I was really happy to see Jerry. I hardly ever see him. But he's still here. I've just got him muted until I see fireworks or he raises a little hell down there.
I still get a random text message from him every once in a while.
Well, I think it's important if you're in a band. I mean, you know, I played in bands and my plan was always, I call it the Pantera plan because that's who I learned it from. And that's to get out and play venues. And if Red Rock Saloon in Denison, Texas is, you know, willing to have some metal bands or hard rock bands or whatever, then there's you a good venue to play.
Is that all they're booking with hard rock and metal, or are they booking other stuff too?
Oh, no, they do karaoke. It looks like a nice place. I haven't been there, but it looks like a nice place. Jerry says it, you know, it's nice on the inside and that y'all would like it. So come on out and check it out.
And that's where he's booking.
And if you need a reason, yes. If you need a reason, you got the Creeper show coming up here. And then also
fireworks are dying. I want to go watch them.
Let's see.
Oh, might be a road trip in order for me. I'm coming out of Granbury, so
where is it?
A little bit of a drive up there.
It's hard for me to find this. But this show right here, this is going to be a badass show on Saturday, the 24th of August. It's going to be a big week. And you got Raid, Warhog, the Argonaut, and this band here from the grave. This is a guy named Andy that I met a while back, and dude, he plays some of the coolest Black Sabbath riffs, man, that, you know, just some of the best I've ever heard. And that's what I told him from day one when I met him is, dude, you play some of the coolest, like Tony Iommi type riffs. And so now he's got this band from the grave, and they've been playing a lot of shows. We've got another show of theirs we'll get to in just a minute.
Is Bodie still in that band? Bodie Martin?
In From the Grave?
Yeah.
I don't know. My only association is with Andy. He was at our show last Saturday night, and we hung out for a while, and I've seen him at Diamond Gems a few times over the years, but I know him originally from when I was booking, I can't ever remember, the Monkey something. It was Rehearsal Studios, and so his band, or he rented a space there. That's how I got to know him.
Yeah, I remember that name from Bodie Martin. I think he was playing drums in there for a little bit, but I don't know if he's still with them or not.
Yeah, I don't know anybody else in the band, but I'm very interested because I know Andy from, I don't know, maybe for 3 or 4 months I was around him and listening to him jam. All right, so let's move on here. I got to really get out of here, guys. Thank you very much for being here with me tonight for so long. We got a badass couple of shows coming up. I guess it's time we start announcing some rail shows.
Phoenix Fest coming up tomorrow night.
Phoenix Fest. Got lots of bands playing this weekend, starting tomorrow.
Yeah, this is the first time. No, we've promoted this show before.
Yeah, we've been promoting it for like 2 or 3 months now because it's not one of their first shows, but it's their biggest comeback weekend.
All right, so wishing them the best at the BYOB. Hope everything works out and we'll have another metal club around again. So all the best to the rail this weekend. And coming up, we've got a pretty kick-ass show. They just had a show over in Dallas last week. And whoever this Odyssey of Metal is, Fort Worth, the Feral Angels, and Gibson Cemetery, Iron Jaw, Life of Scars, which is badass, man. I'd love to see them pass the ignition. And that's all at the rail also, August the 3rd. Ariel, you with me? You want to run through some of these flyers real quick?
Friday, June 14th, that's next week. We'll have Empires at Trees. They're super dope. The Intemperate Sons, who are our friends, and Swarm, also friends, and Kill House, who has been on tonight, representing in the chats. They are going to be at Trees, so if you're going to miss it, please don't. Make it if you can.
Oh, dude, that's June 14th. I did it again. All right, so this other show is badass. This is definitely July 26th and the 27th. You know, I got excited. I saw them bands or something. I couldn't tell you.
Well, I just announced it just in case, you know.
I love all you guys. Play another show.
Play all the shows.
Happened a month ago.
Our friends at Coilback playing at Reno's Chops Up 20th anniversary, 97 Eagle Rocks. I'm actually a little bit jelly because I'd like to be on the show.
Yeah.
Chemicals is playing. And some other names I can't read. I'm so sorry.
Interment.
Okay. Postmortem I can read. Midnight Under Snow.
Midnight Murder Show.
Murder Show.
Okay, I see
Under
it
Snow. Sorry.
God, I feel so bad butchering these people's names, so maybe they should stop butchering their letters in there.
Lucifer or something. What?
Well, we've had a couple of weeks to promote it, so I'll try to get a better flyer on that show there. Here's another rail show.
I don't think a better flyer is going to help. Maybe just names. Tribute night. Swerve City. So the drummer that plays for them, they are a Deftones cover band. Yes, that's it. Deftones cover band. But the drummer, he's a lefty, and he actually auditioned for our band. He's really good. His name is Joel, and y'all should go watch him. Alice in Chains playing, tribute to Alice in Chains, Red Hot Chili Peppers, all that jazz. Dope.
All right, so we got a couple of Warhol shows. Speaking of playing out of town,
presented by Bulldog Saloon. Doors open at 8 p.m. We're gonna have Warhog and From the Groove.
Yeah, that band From the Grave again, playing with our guys Warhog.
Buy their merch. They got shirts and perps.
And they're also in Caney, Oklahoma. So that's a new venue. I haven't heard that one.
They just released some stuff. So they have an EP out June 28th. It just happened. Warhawk, go listen to them, streaming all the things. Dystopia Chronicles, Volume 1. Those are pretty good. This one's fast. July 13th.
I just like that flyer.
Skin Lab. This one's weekend too. This one's at Haltom Theater. We've got Scream at the Sky. Semper at Grey Bus. And then, is that Dreadland?
Too bad you're going to have to miss it because it's also the same day you're doing your show.
They're my favorite people.
Yep, that is. It's Saturday the
Same
6th.
day as your show.
Oh, hasta la victoria siempre.
I'm gonna miss them.
So also July 13th, we have Levels and Decimation.
Of characters?
Yeah, all those band all those band names are way too small for me to read. So
Because you chained.
Scribbles. The funeral procession. Oh,
That's already passed.
this one has already passed, but there have been a couple of people that I knew that went to that show, and they said it was dope.
We just saw this one.
Yeah.
that's why I showed it. I want to know how dope it is.
Stephanie played with us at Trapped, even though you didn't get to see our show at Trapped. Hey, Brittany would like to talk about the Trap show one day. Just not today.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely saw the graphic, and we might have it, but I could have passed over it. We've got about 5 more, I think. So this is our next upcoming show, July the 31st at Diamond Gems. It's a free show with 5 killer bands. P-Town Skanks.
August 31st or July?
Yeah, perceived August. It's August 31st.
Okay. Right on.
And so it's P-Town Skanks, Perceived, Against All Odds, Rotten Cotton Candy, and I feel like there is another band after Perceived. There's that. All right, so our friends in Beyond Destiny.
Beyond Destiny. I'm working with Nikki for our Women of Rock show, so be on the lookout. We're going to post for that, but they are playing lots and lots and lots and lots of shows. And you can catch them at Hoots Pub on Saturday, July 20th. That's right.
This weekend, June 28th.
Has already passed.
That's fast.
They gone.
That was last weekend.
Sad Monkey Music Hall, July 19th.
She said that with that country accent.
Rita Mercado.
They got this.
Oh, that was fun. We promoted the show earlier. Katie Lynn. Lavatory. Is this the Katie that's on us homie show?
It sure is. It's this weekend, right?
Yep, Friday.
Yeah, that's this Friday at Troy's.
Right on.
Katie Lynn Live. So everybody get out and support Katie Lynn Live. If you want to see more of Katie Lynn, you can check out her podcast here with
Boston Chris.
Boston Chris, the Chris and Katie show. And then also we interviewed Katie Lynn and the band here a while back. Let's see where I'm at. So you can go watch that interview here on Outlaw Video TV or on Facebook.
Pool party.
John Wayne. Not to be mistaken for John Wayne.
Pool party.
Everybody likes a pool party.
All right, so Iron Man.
Love Iron Man.
Hello, Eddie Lee.
Love him.
Our show with them is coming up on August 10th.
That's why I'm off. I was trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's not our show, but I'm singing 4 songs with them. So, and Ben's doing 4 other songs. Basically, me and Ben are gonna make up half their set.
Dang,
Saturday, August 10th, an evening with Drunken Slugfest, also known as Iron Man, featuring special guest appearances by musicians from these bands.
Against all.
That's us.
And
That's
Vain.
actually that's me.
I think it's a sweet idea, man. I hope I can make that show.
Rotten
I hope I
Candy
can
Candy.
produce on that show.
Rotten Conduct.
Oh, Rotten Cotton and Candy's gonna be there.
Right. And before that, in the month of July 19th at Haltom Theater.
Hey, Black Horse, I know those guys.
Well, of course, is it?
Did you get the opportunity to interview Black Horse, Boston Chris?
I have interviewed one of their guitarists. Yes, Donnie Pendleton.
Yeah, very cool. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. See, I never really knew that. Now, does he play in Desperado, the Eagles tribute band?
Oh no, that's Donnie Hart. Donnie Hart is the
yeah, but I know they've done some things together. Like I want to say Donnie.
Yeah, I call them Donnie Squared. They were in a band called the Alan Fox Band out of East Texas together.
Okay.
Where Donnie Hart was lead vocalist, and Donnie Pendleton was one of the guitarists. But that was a East Texas band mostly.
There you go. So for all the lovers of Black Horse, head on over. That's just another reason to go to.
Crazy good guitarist. For sure.
I'm trying.
All right, so great show. Black Horse, Iron Main, Sativa Kid, and
Rise. Looks like Rise.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. We've covered the whole show. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Blow your brains out every fucking Wednesday.
Thanks for having me, Outlaw.
Oh, Arky.
Bye, Ariel.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Arky. Thank you, Jax. Thank you, Jerry.
Is from then on still with us?
No, they actually lost connection. They messaged me, and I keep getting weird texts out of order, which is hilarious. So they must have like a connection error. It's really funny. Maybe
All
not
right.
for us for the show.
I
But
appreciate y'all having me. Thank you.
thank
Nice
you
meeting
so
y'all.
much, Austin, Chris. We'll be looking forward to having you again.
Absolutely. Just let me know.
Purple hair, don't care.
That's right.
Yeah, make yourself at home over here. Anytime you have some news for us, something to talk about, you're welcome to pop on. You know, we always have a special guest interview, but then we'll kind of towards the end of that, after an hour, whichever one of our friends pop on with us, we like to say hello for a little while, you know.
Sounds good. 2 episodes a week, so always got new stuff coming.
Man, proud of you, and I hope it works out for you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
All right,
y'all.
so this is a song by the band Against All Odds by our very own Ariel here.
And I love it.
I love it.
Drifting to sleep and just fade away. No one will know where you will go, your safest space. 'Cause hiding behind your cute little smile, the darkness it grows with each passing hour. Can't turn back the dial. I'm feeling so cold, not to the touch. It's getting too much.
All right. Savior from Hell, Against All Odds. Those are just a couple of songs that you'll be able to jam to this Saturday night at Reno's. I want to say thank you to Renee and Hedonistic Punk Vatos for being here again tonight, and all the other bands. Thank you, Arkansas, for being here. Thank you, of course, Dave Jarvis, and of course, Ariel, who make this program possible. This live podcast. Got any comments in the chats on this last song about that new logo I was shining up there? Thinking about sticking with something like that. Been on the search for a logo for a while, and so I think I got it down for a little bit. Anyway, all right, so this is the band Hedonistic Punk Vatos with Mama Get My Gun.
With my girl the other day, almost got run off the road. There was a guy in a Tesla from California. I'm not a violent guy. This is my story. I know you'd ever seen that has just begun. The time to get up and see. Mom, get my gun, mom, get my gun, mom, get my gun. Mom, get my gun, mom, get my gun, mom, get my gun. Get back. Take that! Get back! Take that! Pretty place. When I raise a catcher, I know you'd ever see. And that's just because the time to get up and see. Mama get my gun, mama get my gun, mama get my gun. Mama get my gun, mama get my gun, mama get my gun. Get back! Take that! Get back! Take that! California, my Texas.
Fuck yeah, that's what you get in the face with hedonistic punk vatos every time you go. All right, shout out also to Elmo Jones Productions, Jerry Warden, and Red Rock Saloon in Denison. Anybody listening this long, get your bands together, go out of town, put on a good show. Here's the type of band you might catch there. Shout out to Chuck Cooley. We're moving mountains for a minute.
Before I die.
fucking love that ending right there. That's the Argonaut right there. The band you can catch at this show, and playing with them, Warthog, Call of the Voyager.
Another chapter, who writes the book?
Yeah, hell yeah. If you've been with us this long, you really love us. You love all of us. We are enough. Or maybe we're too much. But thank you for being here every Wednesday night. Blow your brains out with Dave Jarvis and Ariel. You see our schedule there? Make it your schedule. We'll see you next Wednesday, 7:10 for Olara.